Hey, do not worry. I'm not worried.
Do not worry. What up, everybody? It's MOG City over here. Do not worry. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Oh, yeah. Nobody talked about no 20-year-old clavicular mogging up a storm. Let's go. Yeah, jaw maxing. That's what you call jaw maxing. That's what you call mogging, folks. Y'all waiting here in Lebanon? Sorry, that was weird as fuck. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to a brand new Do Not Worry stream. I'm your host, Anthony, coming to you from the heart of the 09 in Zoom. Welcome one, welcome all to our stream. It's just me and myself. The ladies were supposed to be here. Nour and Karine were supposed to be here to help me deconstruct this whole David Beckham, Brooklyn Beckham, Nicola Peltz, Posh Spice. But I've been left to handle it alone with this jawline. It's me and my jawline. What up, everybody? What up? What up? What up? You guys doing good? Welcome to the show. This has become an Alpha Bro podcast. Exactly, Drac. I am here to give you guys advice, looks maxing advice. Having trouble at home with the lady? Just admire the jaw for a second here. Because once the beard grows back, you don't get to see none of this anymore. It's all gone forever. Okay? So, jacket is not fresh. This is an old ass jacket. This is like an $11 to $12 jacket that I got at a thrift store. God bless thrift stores. This was in the US. Look at this. Look at this. 11 or 12, like something like that. Maybe even like $7. Something absurd, like an absurd price, an absurdly cheap price. What up? We got our boy North Star Radio in the chat. What's up, North Star Radio? Comrade Casey. Salutations to Comrade Casey. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Sorry for the mocking, everybody. I'm sorry. Okay. Is my middle name Chad? Yes, it is. Okay. There's a lot to talk about today, folks. The newly released Gaza Plans by Jared Kushner at Davos. We're gonna watch that video. It's enraging. It's infuriating. It's I don't even know what to say. We're gonna be talking about just a little bit, a quick highlight on AB yesterday on the H3 podcast. Again, lying to the world, lying to Ethan. Everybody be lying. Even though all the receipts are out there to be found, nobody wants to take a second to do any actual research. So we are here to correct the record very quickly, very briefly, and then we're going to jump in neck deep into the Nicola Peltz, David Beckham situation. Brooklyn. Poor little Brooklyn. Poor little Nepo baby Brooklyn. Maki, you can't come in. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Maki. Sorry, guys. I'm not going to mog again, guys. No more mogging. I promise you. No more mogging. There's a couple of little updates, stupid fun little updates right at the beginning. And then we will move on to the main topics. Let me just take a second to remind you guys of a couple of things. First of all, if you want to support the channel, we have a members bar, members tab, folks. We are at 517 YouTube members. Thank you guys so much for everybody who's been gifting memberships, joining, renewing your memberships. We love you. Thank you. Tomorrow, I'll be doing a members exclusive live stream throughout the day at some point in the afternoon, like around maybe, I think 5 p.m. Lebanon time. So stay tuned for that. Members, thank you so much. We love you, members. Also, let me take a second to thank some of our lovely members, and then I'll jump into the Patreons for a second. Members like Shisha87, BPD Batty, Rainbow Lady. What's your full name? Rainbow Lady Bounce. Rainbow Lady Bounce, thank you so much. Also, Zaid Badra. Aol Shind 5479. Joel.x. Perryman94. Rachel was here. Chinamour. Also, we have Prom the An Rebel. The An Rebel. Thank you so much. And Father Babaoud. Father Babaoud. I like these names. Thank you so much for supporting us. We love all of our members. Look for a lovely, fun, and chill member stream tomorrow. You know what? I can try to let the mic in, but the camera's not even on. You know what? The cats will be on for the next live stream, I promise, folks. The kitties will be back. Also, let me take a second to thank our lovely patrons, who just got. I uploaded an exclusive Patreon reaction yesterday to Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares. If you guys are fans of Gordon Ramsay, here's a small taste of the episode that I reacted to. Okay, this is Luigi's Italian Restaurant. This is the episode I watched yesterday exclusively with my patrons. So if you guys want to see that action, consider joining our Patreon.
Is it right to just basically go up to the customer and just say, fuck you, get the...
So he's accusing this lady of telling customers to go fuck themselves.
Fuck out of here.
No! I just said it! I just said fuck you! Don't tell me this bullshit, okay? Say the truth!
That's what you said.
No!
This is but a small taste. This is Grace from Luigi's Restaurant. Insane. Just an insane episode. I just say the truth. He played on the computer. I can't take it anymore. That's her classic line. I can't take it anymore. I love it. I can take it more. I can take a lot more of this. So, more of this.
This is what happened. Yeah. I did right, what you do?
Crazy, huh?
The customer and just say, fuck you, get the fuck out of here.
No! I just said it! I just said fuck you! Don't tell me this bullshit, okay?
Don't tell me this shit. I love it. I love it. I love it. So you guys want more of this? Join our Patreon. Support our Patreon. Here's a beautiful little link for Patreon. Everything's in the description, by the way. But boom, Patreon. Let me take a second to thank some of our lovely patrons who have been supporting us for a very long time. Lovely patrons such as our God tier patrons, Ilal Mujabir and Daniel Nakhle, supporting us at such a high level, such a high tier. Superhero patrons like Claudia, Bader, Jordan M, Khawlan Ahmad, Dr. William Watt for the Boobs Doctor. Blonde patrons like Mercedes W, Lipton Ramen, Haley Davis, Capri Sun Pappy, Megan Lounge, La Longue, Nobody 99, abductee patrons like Polish Pusher, James D. Dukers, Burt Reynolds, Jess Polito, Fab, The Pigeon Wax Wolf, we love you all. Stehamo Peach, Tusk Fangu, thank you all so much. We love you. We cannot keep the lights on. We cannot pay the crew without your support. So we very much appreciate you. Ooh, spoiler alert. Thank you. And I think I saw in my periphery 10 gifted subs from Kate. Wait. Excuse me. Correction. What did I see? Kate from Canada, folks, with a beautiful gifted sub. Sorry, I do not need 10 gifted subs. I saw wrong. Kate from Canada, bless you. W's in the chat for Kate. And that gifted sub went to Truth V 7.0. Congratulations, Truth. The OG Simpson, hello. I'm not going to answer that question. Nogzolato. But yes, I have. Nogzolato sends a $2 super chat and says, Lego packaging would be a great idea for makeup. What does that mean? What do you mean? Well, thanks so much for the generous dono. What do you mean great idea for makeup? And speaking of Lego, by the way, we're done with this. We're done with this. You know what? A couple little more plugs. Then we'll get to the Lego makeup that you're talking about right there. Gaming. If you guys are interested in gaming, let me share the link in the live chat real quick to the Do Not Worry gaming channel, folks. If you guys are interested, and Jim D. Dukers just gifted 5 Do Not Worry memberships. Thank you so much, Jim. We love you. No, please, Kate, don't feel bad. It was my stupid comment. But Jim, with the lovely 5 memberships, thank you so much. You got 6 new members. Thank you so much already. Subscribe to the gaming channel, folks. Elias is sick. He had a hernia operation, so he cannot come and like sit up next to me and help me game. But he needs like a couple weeks to feel better. But I'm gonna drag him out of his house, okay, and sit him next to me, no matter what. And we're gonna play Dark Souls next week, okay? Doesn't matter. Dark Souls 2 is gonna be played next week. The link is pinned on top of the post of the live chat. Also, so consider subscribing. We would love to see you there. I'm playing Avatar. I'm going to be playing Avatar soon. Dark Souls 2 next week. So there you go. Also, boom. No, Chris, you're such an asshole. I need to look at the screen better. Nour, hello. And finally, Mohsen, and his family. Everyone's in Gaza, folks. Everyone needs your help. If you guys have a few bucks to spare, consider supporting our friend in Gaza, Mohsen. Here is a link. Can someone make a link to pin on top a post that I will pin, please? If you can combine both Mohsen's link and the gaming link, that would be great. Or actually, maybe I can just do that right now. Or if someone could do it, start with Mohsen's link. Friend of the show, he's often in the live chat, he's often in our Discord, folks. Whatever you guys can donate. This is for Mohsen and his family's fund. He's got a big old family. Nieces, cousins, grandparents. So whatever you guys can do, we love Mohsen. So, you know, and help him, honestly, if they can get out of Gaza, let's help them get out of Gaza, because what they're about to do to Gaza is not great. If anyone can make a post, and I will pin it with Mohsen's link here. Let me actually, I'm gonna pin Mohsen's link right now. Boom, boom. Fuck the gaming channel. Replace pin. There we go. Okay. If someone could do a new one that says donate to Mohsen, and then I'll pin that one that says that's a little bit better. Okay. Ooh, little spoiler right there. As you guys might remember, again, fun little updates before we get into the show. We were talking last week about, well, it's been 2 weeks that I've been talking about Lego. We saw the Pokemon Lego set. It captured my attention. Started looking at Lego, opened up a couple of websites, opened up the Lego website. Then I found this local Lebanese website called bricking.com. Opened up their website, started looking at a bunch of Lego sets, and I started salivating at the thought of owning some Lego, particularly a certain Rivendell set. And I became, you know, I don't know if you guys know, but Lord of the Rings is celebrating its 25th anniversary in theaters this week. Or the past couple weeks, they've been re-released in theaters and extended. The extended editions have been re-released in theaters, and not here in Lebanon, but everywhere else in the world they have. So everyone's been celebrating their love for the Lord of the Rings, etc. And I became a little boy once again. I turned into a small little boy looking at that Rivendell Lego set and being like, can a little boy dream? Could this little boy get his hands? Oh, this little hobbit boy. I don't know why I sound Irish or Scottish, but it's okay. Could this little boy get his hands on a Rivendell set and build it live with his friends on his YouTube channel? I reached out to our friends at Bricking, humbly asking if they would be willing to collaborate with us. Folks, I'm happy to reveal that next week it is on. Do not worry. xbricking.com, Lebanon's greatest source for Lego, all sorts of building blocks, mega blocks. I'll learn more as the time goes on. We'll be going to Middle Earth together, folks. We are traveling into the heart of Rohan, Gondor, Mirkwood, and most importantly, Rivendell, folks. Now, we're going to be teasing it on Instagram for the next few days on social media, but you guys who've been watching the show, you know what's going on. We're going to Rivendell. We're going to fucking Middle Earth. Next week, we will be building the set live on stream, folks. It's going to take many streams. It's going to take about a month. I've been told it's about a 20-hour set to build. I don't know, folks. It's going to take a lot of live streams. We're going to be spending a lot of time together building this set. And I'm not going to be building it alone. I'm going to be joined by friends, loved ones. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be talking about a lot of Lego, a lot of Lord of the Rings. We're going to be having some fun, reenacting some scenes from the movies. Hell yeah. It's going to be great. And you're going to be learning a lot more about Lego together. We're going to be talking about this awesome website who, honestly, if you guys, look, bricking.com have been awesome in supporting the channel. And, I already love these people. So let's show them some love, okay? Let's head over to their Instagram, especially if you guys live in Lebanon. You guys are going to love this page. Bricking.com, bricking.lb. Okay, I'm gonna post their Instagram into the live chat. Go ahead and give them a follow. Show them some love on Instagram. And by the way, look, we're gonna be looking at their website a whole lot once I get the set and we sit down. But they have honestly the greatest prices in Lebanon. I'm just gonna give you guys an example, okay? Just an example of their prices. So for example, the Rivendell set in the United States, okay, on the Lego website is $500. Okay, so that in Lebanon should normally cost with shipping, with customs. Most stores are selling that for like $800, $900. They're selling it for $580. Can you imagine? There's only an $80 difference from here and the US, and that's with shipping, with customs, with a whole bunch of shit. You know what I mean? So if you guys want to get seriously, and I've looked at a lot of websites before I even reached out to them. So I mean, trust me. We're even looking into possibly if we can organize it like a live stream into one of their warehouses to show you all of the Lego sets that they have. It's kind of insane. So I'm insanely excited to be working with them. I'm insanely excited to be sharing that Lego set with you guys. It's going to be super fun to build over a month. We're going to be talking. We're going to be nerding out together, folks, traveling into Middle Earth. So Breaking, thank you so much. Make sure to give him a follow. Make sure to support him. And once we kick off, make sure to pick up a Lego set or two. I'm going to be showing you guys some of my favorite Lego sets on the website. Some of the things that I have on my list right now. And this is coming from someone who hasn't built Legos in years, who hasn't been, literally, I'm new to the world of Lego, and this is like a massive world to jump into. So I'm so excited to discover it with you guys. And if you guys want to jump on the train as well, that'll be super fun. So look forward to that. Thank you so much to the good folks at Breaking. We will learn more as we're starting next week. We're launching next week. I will reveal the date soon enough. But very exciting to be working with them. Much love. Okay, now. All this mogging and looks maxing makes daddy thirsty. Oh, sorry. I'm kidding, folks. I'm kidding. Ugh, that was nasty. I disgusted myself. I threw up in my mouth a little bit just saying that, just thinking that. Let's go. We're going to get into some minor topics. How about a downer? Okay. We were just on a Lego high. Riding high on the back of an eagle. Flying over the hills of some kind of forest in the Lord of the Rings. I don't know, you know. Treebeard's forest. We're crashing down into Mount Doom. To talk about Israel bombing the shit out of Lebanon. You guys want to see that? Trigger warning. More Israeli strikes pound southern Lebanon after days of attacks. The attacks have been nonstop in southern Lebanon. They keep raising in intensity. So, I mean, hey, it's just another day. Just wanted to quickly highlight it as a reminder. Don't forget. Okay, Brat sends a $10 donation. He's serious about this. He says, no more looks maxing, please. You don't need to looks max. But come on. I have to, though. I'm getting older, Brat. I got to keep up. I have to keep up with my looks, okay? You know, my partner is very beautiful. I need to keep up with her. You know what I mean? So I need this desperately. Brad, thank you so much. That's it. No more looks maxing. No more mogging. I promise. No more. Speaking of looks maxing and mogging, everybody hates influencers, right? Influencers are already annoying. They're already the worst of the worst. So how about an Israeli influencer? Hey. This Israeli far-right TikToker called Roy Star stormed the house in the occupied West Bank. So he just pepper sprayed that activist right here. Fucking douche.
Get the fuck out.
Listen, you know how many people spoke to me like that in my face? That's not gonna help you, you little boy.
The fuck
You're a little fucking idiot.
You terrorist fuck.
Tell me, are you a peaceful person? Are you here for peace?
Are you here for peace? Literally, he's got pepper spray in his hand. He's holding a camera, and he's just, forget the camera, he's just shoving people aggressively, forcing his way inside a camp, and he's asking people if they're here for peace.
Are you here for peace?
Get the fuck out.
Or are you here for war? Because if you want war, you're gonna get war. פה יהודה. פה זה לא פאקינג פלסטין, פה זה יהודה, שמעת? פה זה יהודה, לא פלסטין.
That's fucking crazy. He's going all fucking Navi, like cat, alien fucking creature. I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen the latest Avatar film, but everybody's like, all these cat alien ladies. What the hell?
תקבלו. עכשיו אני אספר לכם משהו. כל אחד ואחד מכם מזוהה. אני יודע מה הטלפון שלכם. I know your number, I know your family, I know where your cousin, your grandma, your father, your uncle, I know where everyone lives.
This motherfucker sounds like he fucking lives in New Jersey or something. Go back to New Jersey, you piece of shit.
And from this day on, anybody who harasses other people is gonna get harassed by himself. So go and exchange your SIM cards and go tell your father and your mother and your cousins to change their address. Because from now on...
Good old Israeli threats. Hey, change your SIM card, by the way, because we have your number. We're tracking everything. And tell your parents to move. A, so we can take their land. And B, because we want to kill them. Good old American boy. Look at that fucking haircut, by the way. That haircut is unforgivable. Unforgivable. Unless you're a viewer of the show, then it is, I'm sure, that you look wonderful. But on Israelis...
your information is going to be out there. And everybody, all the
Mitsubishi
countries...
Records says, peace from occupied Palestine, Allahu Akbar. Holy shit, Mitsubishi Records. Assalamu alaikum. Did I say that right? No, I'm kidding. Yatik Lafia. Habib Elbna, we hope you're safe. We hope your family's safe. Allah yakhalin ayek. Elbna ma'akum.
He's going to harass you back. So no peace talk, huh? How are you going to make peace by standing here like a fucking loser?
I'm not making peace with you, motherfucker.
Oh, you don't want to make peace with us? So what do you want? You want war? What do you want? You want war or peace?
Who the fuck want... Like, this is not how you get peace. This is not how you... By the way, what a great shot of like his hair right here. This is horrible, man. That's not how you want peace. You want war, you want peace. You want war, you want peace. Jesus, man, go do some like meth or something. What the hell?
What do you want? You want war or peace? Decide. Decide if you want war or peace.
That is the most aggressive... That is the most aggressive way to ask someone if they want war or peace. Decide. Decide right now. Like, holy shit, man. I guess I'll take war. I hate you. I wanted peace, but I fucking hate you. So war. I was this close to choosing peace, but now I just want to fucking slap you in the face. Oh my God, dude. Like, even if they wanted to make peace with you, you are making it impossible to make peace with you. Impossible.
All your fucking information. I got everything. I'm gonna find all your family and everybody, and you're gonna have to replace your phone and your address. You're gonna see. Remember my face, motherfucker.
It's very forgettable. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to introduce yourself again.
I actually would have said it's very like I will have a hard time forgetting that fucking face. It's a nasty face. I will remember that face.
I promise you're gonna call and you're gonna beg me to stop.
It's like that meme from the Minnesota Renee Good shooting, like, comply, lady. Like, why wouldn't she just comply? And it's like 3 masked dudes with guns like getting into her car. It's like, why wouldn't he want peace? I was asking if he wanted peace. Like, yeah, okay. It's fucking insane, man. Deranged. What's his name? Roy Starr? I kind of want to look at his Instagram for a second.
You're gonna beg me. Trust me.
The begging will be done by you in The Hague one day.
Remember, was the Yehuda, no Palestine.
Dude, that is deranged. Okay, we got to find this guy online real quick. Roy Starr? Yes, that's him. Okay, let's find his TikTok or something. Is that him? Mom, I like cocaine. What? No, that's 3 followers. What? Where is that fucker? Can't find him. If anyone can find him, I guess share him in the chat. I can't find his it's fucking annoying. Oh, maybe that's him. Oh, there we go. That's his YouTube. 153 subscribers. He's no influencer. The fuck?
אנחנו בכפר עזה.
No?
Okay. I'm not gonna fucking watch this shit. Anyways. Waste of time. He's got 100 subs. Nobody cares about him. Even if his own Israeli people don't give a shit about him. Why should we? Moving on, folks. Speaking of, I mean, we're moving to a bad thing right now. We talked about the cringiest boys' night in history with the Clavicular, Tristan Tate, Andrew Tate, Sneeko, Nick Fuentes, Myron Gaines, and that other dude, I keep forgetting his name. The McSteamy looking dude from Grey's Anatomy. Okay. They got in trouble for listening to the Hitler song at a club. It was fucked up. It was really stupid. Like, the whole thing was cringe as hell. The whole internet kind of trolled them for it. No one took them very seriously. They got banned from most nightclubs in Miami, etc., etc. So now they're like all betraying themselves. Like, Tristan has turned on, like, he's saying that, like, Sneeko played the song. So here's, this is all really stupid. Here's Sneeko getting upset that, whatever, man, they're turning on each other. That's what's funny. These fucking idiots couldn't even handle one controversy together. They're all betraying each other, stabbing each other in the back after one club night gone wrong. You got the Tates throwing everyone under the bus. Now everyone's turning on the Tates. You love to see it.
Oh my God. Oh, look, he grabbed the phone. You look like you're having a jolly good old time here, Tristan Tate. I'm a man of my word. No, you're not, nigga. What the fuck is this? Hey, Tristan, what's up with this? Oh my God.
So what's the point here? Sneeko exposes. So yeah, Tristan Tate said that, like, I didn't play the song, whatever the fuck. I wasn't enjoying it.
He grabbed the phone. You look like you're having a jolly good old time here, Tristan Tate. I'm a man of my word. No, you're not, nigga. What the fuck is this? Oh, man. Oh, why are you pointing up? Are you pointing to turn off the Bluetooth? What is this about? Oh, whoa, it looks like you're kind of mouthing the song here, Tristan. What's going... What? Hey, wait. Someone zoom in. Is this somebody who's just offended and just... It looks like you...
You can tell he's kind of nervous. He's like, oh shit. But like, yeah, dude, they're all fucking idiots. Who cares? Like, if you actually were offended, you're like, don't fucking play this song. Like, I don't want to be on camera around the song. Don't fucking smile around me with the song playing. Like, they're all complicit. Who gives a shit?
Repeated the lyrics right there, Tristan. Fuck is you talking about? What is this? No.
Dude, that's so bad. Just like how they're standing, by the way. Like, imagine standing at a club and like listening to like hip hop song and just doing this and looking around. What the fuck is that? What kind of vibe is that, man?
Could it be? Are you enjoying the song with Nick Fuentes? Are you moving your hand?
I don't think anyone's enjoying the song, dude. The way they're standing, that's not how you enjoy music. Look at Nick Fuentes' hand. He's like, and the other guy's like this, like an Arab. Habib Elbit, okay. What's going on here, man?
In sync with the beat? No, he's just waving at somebody. Chad, he's just playing Fruit Ninja. He's karate. He's doing Aikido. He's escaping. He's not. No. Tristan's.
Anyways, they're turning on each other. It's fun. Also, this is fucking crazy to me. Myron Gaines, the dude from, I don't know what the podcast that he hosts is called, the dating one.
Yeah, that's what I was.
But like, this is how he started off like his live stream a few days ago. This is like fucked up, man. Like, see, how do these guys get away with this shit? Like, how are they not deplatformed right away, man? You know what I mean? Like, here, if I play a song on YouTube, if I play a song for 8 seconds, my whole fucking stream gets taken down. What the fuck is this? Look at this dude. What the fuck is this? This is like the most anti-Semitic thing I've ever seen.
Saying when he was there on stream, it's like, bro, if you talk about Hitler all the time, Hitler would, like, the Nazis were feared and respected during their reign because they had stage presence. They had good outfits.
I look at this motherfucker up there being like the Nazis were respected because of their stage presence and their outfits. Like, they can't help themselves. Even while criticizing, like, he's trying to criticizing Myron for being like too anti-Semitic, but he's doing it by like praising the Nazis in a way. Like, they just can't be like, Nazis are bad. You know what I mean? We shouldn't hate Jewish people. It's like, no, they can't help it. It's like, look, this is too, like, the Nazis wouldn't have done it like that. You're not a really good Nazi. It's like, what the fuck is going on? This is what like 12-year-olds are watching, bro, in Clavicular. I'm just trying to, and by the way, I know this is extremely stupid. There's no reason we should be looking at this. There's 100 other things to talk about. It's just fascinating to me. Like, these are like, I mean, my peers technically in this industry. Like, look at what they're fucking doing online, man.
They had composure. They were professional. They worked as a unit. They had drip.
He's sticking out his fucking tongue, dude. Like, he's being fucking disgusting. Like honestly, I'm not Jewish. I'm offended. I'm offended by this. Like, this is nasty.
There's not one bad picture of Hitler. He was so hyper aware of how everything was perceived. He was a master of marketing. This is the literal opposite, bro. Like,
Myron standing and good business.
Like, I mean, here we do a little bit of mogging at the beginning of the stream. That's fine. You know what I mean? A little bit of mogging never hurt anyone. I mean, maybe a couple of you were like taken aback, but like, that's fine. But this?
well, how is this?
Is this like copyrighted? Dude, look at this. What the fuck is going on, man? Like, you just... The internet is the wild, wild west right now, man. What is these, like, Kick? Is this Kick and Rumble? Like, where is this allowed? Not that I want to know. Not that I want to fucking be there. But just to make sure to stay the fuck away from there. What the hell, man? And also, the same guy, Myron Gaines, went to like did like a college debate thing recently. Who the fuck would want to even talk to? Like, why does he think he's important enough to even show up to a college campus and have people line up to debate him? But he went to one of these debates and he dedicated it to Charlie Kirk and also like did another Nazi salute. Like, the guy can't help himself. Like, that's it. And again, this guy's like half black.
I want to dedicate this to Charlie.
Like, this is the first guy Hitler would shoot in the face as soon as he saw him. And yet, for some reason, he's out here repping Nazism.
I want to dedicate this to Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
You know. So, what you said, a Nazi? I want to dedicate this to Charlie Kirk.
Wait, let me turn this down a little bit. I want to dedicate this to Charlie Kirk.
You know. So, what you said, a Nazi? Well, Charlie wasn't a Nazi. I am. So, anyway, Charlie wasn't a Nazi. I am. Now you guys are stuck with me. He was way nicer. So
he repeats it. Like, he's so, like, it's crazy to me that people are so comfortable to just do this out in public right now. He's being filmed by like how many cameras? He's holding a fucking microphone. He's on a college campus. He says twice Charlie Kirk wasn't a Nazi. I am. And does the fucking Heil Hitler. What the fuck?
Oh, yeah, rest in peace to Charlie Kirk. I'm going to dedicate this section of the show, well, this video, to Charlie. We keep his memory alive. We can have political disagreements all day, but at the end of the day, he's an American. He was a patriot. And, you know, whoever was responsible, we will find you and you will go to jail. So fuck you.
Whoever's responsible, we will find you. Like, imagine like how fucking stupid you have to be if you're out there believing that like they haven't caught Charlie Kirk's killer yet. You know what I mean? Like, what? How shitty must the FBI be, and how shitty and incompetent is the U.S. government if they actually murder Charlie Kirk live on television and his shooter is still running around and they have no idea who he is? Like, come on, man. Stop living in that fantasy world. The dude's in jail. The dude's fucking caught.
So, you know, and no one should ever be persecuted for their political belief system, whether you're left, right, centered, any of your skin color, even this weirdo over here, he shouldn't be persecuted, or whatever it is. Like, they also deserve the same dignity. So,
My God,
you know,
man.
we believe in nonviolence. We believe in discussing ideas, not attacking each other. And when you got the truth on your side, you don't need to use violence, man. So I'm dedicating this to Charlie. Rest in peace to him. Obviously, God bless his family. And, you know, I think it's...
Something wrong with my connection? Is my connection okay? Okay, I think we're back. Are we back?
the right thing to do. So
The
that's
right
what
thing
I'm
to
here
do.
doing.
Yeah, great. You really seem like a nice person after saying that you're a Nazi twice and doing a Heil Hitler. Great. What's happening here? Quand tu chantes, chantes, chantes une façon d'aimer. Connection seems fine. Okay, dope. Also, one person that's upset about all of these videos going viral about people enjoying the HH song is Kanye West himself. Here he is complaining. Ye is said to be frustrated after a group of internet personalities recently played his band's song at a club, as he's been trying to move away from past controversies. Well, I mean, that's a good quote to you right there. It says, "You've made your bed, now lie in it." Exactly. I mean, Kanye, I'm sorry, dude. That song is out there. You should have thought of that before recording a song called Heil Hitler, you fucking idiot, man. Like, come the fuck on. It doesn't matter how many rabbis you cry to, okay? I mean, we all appreciate the fact that you're trying to be better and move on from this, but like, the song is out there. The song is out there. You can't act sad now when people are using this fucking horrible song. So, just a funny little update. And now, these are just the weirdest videos, okay? Just Clavicular. And there's a nice little conclusion to it all at the end. So here's just a couple of videos about Clavicular. This is what I wonder, like, what is the content? Are people just following him, like talking to girls? I guess that's the concept of his whole stream right now. Like, hey guys, we're gonna go to a club and we're gonna go like pick up some girls. Is that it? Is that the whole concept? Is like a pickup artist type of thing, or like, is that the whole thing? I'm guessing. And just look at these tweets and let's read the captions together, because these captions are going to get progressively dumber and you're going to feel your brain cells dying as we read them together, okay? Join me as we get dumber together. They wanted Clavicular's attention all night, and when they finally got it, he straight up violated them by calling them old. Let's watch this classic stream that 10-year-olds are watching.
2 months ago, so.
How's it going?
Going really well.
Yeah. How old are you, by the way?
What's up?
How old are you, by the way?
20. How about you guys?
Oh, wait. I'll let you guess. You get fun.
23?
Close.
Probably around the same, yeah. How old?
I'm 24.
Okay.
26.
Oh. Fucking grandma over here.
Oh my god.
It's all good. Yeah, I mean, you still look young though, so.
Thank you.
Who gives a
She said she's 26. He's calling her a grandma. All right, can you imagine like all the impressionable like young kids that are watching this, like as soon as they meet a woman now, or like if she says she's like over 22, hey there, grandma. Like, what the fuck, man?
Take care of ourselves.
Yeah?
Stay healthy.
I'm trying to go to the club, but I don't know what the fuck is going on. 2 months ago, so.
Crazy. Okay, this is, again, they're going to get progressively dumber. Awkward moment, Clavicular tried to drop some game on this girl and asked her to come back to his, but she rejected him by saying she needs pizza. Most people get I have a boyfriend or I'm tired, not Clavicular. He got hit with the most relatable yet devastating priority shift in dating history. I can't, I actually need a pizza right now. She didn't just say no, she chose a $12 pepperoni pie over his entire vibe. Now again, what is this stream? Just watching him club and flirt with girls and like dancing with women and like people like grinding on each other? Like, what is this? Like, genuinely. I sound like such an old man, but is this what children are watching? Did he just say you have some T words? Some T words on you? You have some, I'm sorry for the word, some tits on you? What the fuck? Oh my god, dude. He's like, am I taking you home or what? And that's like on stream. On stream, dude. He's like, I need pizza. Oh my god, man. Like when I was a young man, I was always like way too shy to go like even like hit on someone. Can you imagine me trying to hit on someone with like a camera live on stream, with like a live chat making fun of me the whole time? It's just like, I can't even imagine the stress. And again, forget the stress. It's just such garbage content. Again, getting a little bit stupid, dumber. We're not even gonna watch this clip. It's like 3 minutes long. Who gives a fuck? I'm just going to read this. And by the way, Danadi sends $2 and says I would also choose pizza over. Man, absolutely, I would choose pizza anytime. I want some pizza right now, actually. God damn, I would kill for some fucking pizza. Holy shit. Okay, so this is work with me here, folks. Clavicular was trying his hardest not to let his cortisol spike after jesters tried pressing him, so he had to calm down by rizzing a girl. I don't even know. What do they mean by jesters? Like, what's a jester? Like a jester, like the olden times, like a court jester? Or like, is there a streamer called Jesters? I don't know what the fuck it means. Or does it mean acting goofy? Let's just read that again. Clavicular was trying his hardest not to let his cortisol spike after jesters tried pressing him, so he had to calm down by rizzing a girl. It's like, what? What? Like, what does that even mean? Like, hey, I need to calm down, dude. I need to get me a girl so I can rizz her. Like, this is just the douchiest garbage. Let's just watch a minute of this and see what our children are watching.
You like the white version of Canelo Joseph. But this version with a Jack Doherty.
Come on, y'all get on, man.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Get on, man. Come on, yo.
So I guess a jester is like a hater. Like they're his jesters, they're his haters, or they're like trolling him.
Bro, get the fuck on, bro.
You're the one touching me.
All right, get on. There's women.
Why is he talking shit, bro? Why are you talking shit? You're like a Jack Doherty, like a way more defined. Nah. No, it's a compliment though. I promise it's a compliment. Anyway, dude, why'd you ego snark?
I don't know who that is, brother.
Damn, you egoed him again? Snark, come here.
Relax, relax.
So that's the jester right there. Look at these jesters, man. These fucking jesters, dude.
He's right there. He's right there. Chill. He's gonna shine his flashlight at you.
Go home. Nobody.
These guys, bro.
So his cortisol is spiking right here. Apparently, he's getting a cortisol spike. What can he do to feel better? Let's watch. Let's see.
You see what I mean? There's like all these fucking jesters.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Oh, wait. I'm saying, how does this feel? What do you mean? So much attention.
That's how you calm down. That's how you lower your cortisol when it's spiking. You rizz up a girl, folks. That is what you young children need to learn. By the way, he's on crystal meth to get nice cheekbones, apparently. And he does ketamine live on stream.
I'd say it's pretty flattering, you know. Kind of like flattery, I feel like, with anything.
8 on the PSL says he's height mogging all these shorts. I know, right? Shababli 6770 with a $5 dono. Thanks. Ooh, sorry guys, 1 second. I gotta answer this important message. Someone's trying to buy my first appearance of Black Panther, folks, at the comic stash, and they're asking for a discount. Give me a second. Let me try to figure this out real quick, shall we? Always working 24/7. Hustle. Let me. Yeah, I could do a discount. Fuck yeah, let's go. Oh my god, oh my god. 1 second, guys, this is important. Big old sale happening right now. Big old sale. Is the connection back? It's back, right? Yeah, okay, 1 second. Sorry, guys. I gotta sell some comic books. Okay, so the person, okay, guys, help me out. The person is buying $800 worth of comics, and they also want to buy Black Panther's first appearance as well? Okay. One second, guys. Sorry about that. All right, we're back. Sorry, guys. Blah, 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 blah. I got to make money, man. I got to sell some comics on the side. No Name, who's been a member for 10 months, says, guys, buy your comics from Anthony. I bought 3 myself. Well, thank you, No Name. Okay, we're back. We're back, guys. I got to do business. Okay, I got to pay the bills. Let's continue watching Clavicular rizz up a girl. Is that what you guys wanted?
just hear them chasing you. You know?
Oh, I'm muted? No sound? One sec.
Take it as a
Can
bit
you
of
hear
a
me?
compliment, I'm not gonna lie, you know?
Can you guys hear me?
Do you think so?
Yeah. Yeah, well, we're all
Hello,
having
hello?
a good time,
Is it working?
so it's all good. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Yo, you all good, Burton?
Okay, anyways, that's dumb. Anyways, just remember the caption. This one could possibly be the dumbest one. Okay, you guys aren't ready for this caption. You guys ready? Clavicular realized that jester maxing at the club. Clavicular realized that jester maxing at the club is actually peak fun. Clavicular just cracked the code. Jester maxing at the club is officially the new meta. Forget the mysterious guy in the corner trope or stiff-arm drink hold. We are entering the era of high energy, zero ego, chaotic fun. If you aren't the reason the floor is laughing, are you even living? So let me read that again, at least the beginning. Clavicular just realized that jester maxing at the club is actually peak fun. Forget the mysterious guy in the corner. Or the stiff arm drink hold tropes. We are entering the era of high energy. Okay. Jester maxing, folks. Let's learn how to jester max at the club. Jester maxing, folks. Anyways, Adam Learer makes this all into a concise point. For us, he says, remember in the 2000s when parents worried that their teenage sons' brains were being fried by video games? Video games, at least, activate critical thinking, problem solving, imagination, aesthetic appreciation, etc. I imagine the young guys subbing to and watching this content all devolved into our words, sorry about the word, after just a few hours. Insane. Clavicular got, this was the video that we watched last time about him getting mogged, etc. So yeah, being a jester is relaxing and having fun, etc. Jester maxing is doing it to the max at a club to maximize meeting a lady. Okay, we have a couple more topics before we get into Gaza. Sorry, not Gaza, Brooklyn. And we're going to talk about New Gaza right now and then AB real quick. And then, okay. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Jester maxing, folks. Okay. Let's fix this up real quick. Sorry, guys, I got thrown off a little bit. So I saw this tweet today that was insane. Just a couple hours ago. I can't believe this is really happening. I feel sick to my stomach. Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner shows off slides of a new Gaza at the Board of Peace signing.
This is really bad in a second.
This is crazy. This is like those mock-ups you see, you know, when someone's building a new apartment building complex or something like that. Disgusting, infuriating. Let's look at some of the details. This is like, you know, high-end. This looks something out of like Saudi Arabia, you know what I mean? Project 2030, Riyadh 2030, something out of like Dubai, that sort of architecture, hyper-futuristic, something out of fucking Star Wars, you know what I mean? But, you know, that's what's happening in Gaza, apparently. Let's watch Jared Kushner revealing the master plan right here.
Going forward, number one thing is going to be security. Obviously, we've been working very closely with the Israelis to figure out a way through de-escalation.
Great. Working with the Israelis to figure out de-escalation, because that's Israel's specialty. De-escalating situations. You know? Oh, they don't bomb people. Israelis don't bomb, like, they're not known for bombing 5 countries at once. They're not known for escalating and hoping that other, like, for example, when they were genociding people in Palestine, they were bombing the living shit out of Hezbollah, hoping for them to, like, escalate the situation. And then when Hezbollah wouldn't respond, Israel kept on bombing deeper and deeper within Lebanon, hoping for escalation. They are the kings of escalation, but no, of course, de-escalation.
And the next phase is working with Hamas on demilitarization, which I'll talk about in a second. But without security, nobody's going to make investments. Nobody's going to come, build there. We need investments in order to start giving jobs. We want to take these people. 85% of the aid of Gaza, 85% of the GDP of Gaza has been aid for a long time. That's not sustainable. It doesn't give these people dignity. It doesn't give them hope. And so we want to use free market economy principles. A lot of what President Trump spoke about that he's doing in America, we want to bring the same mindset, the same approach to a place like Gaza to give these people the ability to thrive and have a good life. Let's see. So on the aid, I mentioned the UN. So now people are talking about famine. 100% of the food needs are met, and that's been overabundance. The cost of goods have gone down tremendously. Over 55,000 trucks have gone in, and over 1.4 million pallets. So it's been the largest humanitarian.
The way they're making this look, by the way, as if it's like been a massive humanitarian. Like, the humanitarian aid mission has been like a massive successful mission. It's fucking pathetic. It's fucking horrible. People were dying, getting shot in the face trying to get aid. So, I mean,
effort done into a war zone that anyone's been able to.
100% basic food needs met first time since 2023. While there's in fact a famine taking place, people are dying from not only famine, from the cold right now too, because of the horrible conditions, and there's no shelter. 4,200 trucks per week. Oh yeah, sure, because aid wasn't blocked multiple times.
Tell us about it. This really has been a great joint effort that everyone's been able to do, and so it's a great thing. We all just heard from Ali. We have been so impressed. Steve and I were speaking to him and the entire committee.
Great point. Omar Al-Kamad in the chat says, I'd love to know how many Palestinian people are in the room. I'm willing to bet none. Not a single one.
Such bravery of these people to step up. And we've worked with the Palestinian Authority, who's been helping us as well. But this committee is the first time it's a technocratic, apolitical committee. I really want to thank the Arab partners for helping us select the right people to do this. And we just need to believe in them and support them. I put this up here. It's probably a little too small for me to read, but this is really important if you saw the mission statement. So Hamas's mission statement was, we need to destroy the state of Israel. That has not worked well for the people, as we've seen. Their mission statement is, we are committed to establishing security, restoring the essential services that form the bedrock of human dignity, such electricity, water, healthcare, and education, as well as cultivating a society rooted in...
Who took all of that away from the Palestinians? Was it Hamas or was it Israel? Who took food, electricity, education, dignity away from the Palestinians? What the hell?
Peace, democracy, and justice, operating with the highest standards of integrity, transparency. So these are the basic things. Their goal is to have peace and to help their people, which is an obvious mission statement for a government, but actually fairly novel for Gaza. So we
fucking traitors, man.
Did a master plan.
The sentence in Arabic, let me see, what was it saying? The sentence in Arabic says, oh, the way, for some reason, normally in Arabic, the letters are supposed to be connected. They are disconnected. These are supposed to be connected. You know what I mean? Gaza, I guess. Gaza, Radilat, Yantul, Najlal. I don't think this makes any sense, to be honest with you. I don't know who translated this, but these are just like random letters. That's not even how you write Gaza. It's Gaz. I don't know what the fuck this is. Yeah, this makes no sense. If anyone can read this in Arabic, but like this don't make no sense, at least to me. And I'm an Arab.
Basic, and I think fairly novel for Gaza. So we did a master plan. We brought in, I think, Yakir Gabay, who's one of the most successful real estate developers and brilliant people I know. He's volunteered to do this, not for profit, really because of his heart.
How do you fuck that up, though? Like, who wrote this? You have one job, National Committee for the Administration of Gaza. It should be something like ما بعرف man. مكتب أو وزارة دولية لغزة, something like that. This is nothing. أنطوالا نجللا. You got two L's in a row. You don't have two L's in a row. Allah. What is this? Anyways.
estate developers and brilliant people I know. He's volunteered to do this, not for profit, really because of his heart. He wants to do this. And we've developed ways to redevelop Gaza. Gaza is President Trump's...
Oh my God, dude. Rafah City. Rafah 1, City 1. Phase 1A. So that's the orange. They're going to start here. Then Khan Yunis 1, City 2. So that's green, dark green. That's phase 2. Rafah 2, City 1. That's phase 1C. Then Khan Yunis 2. That's like the olive green. And then gray is center camps. And then Gaza City, City 4, phase 4. Coastal tourism, 180 towers, mixed use. We're going to have let me move myself so you guys can see the legend down there. Residential areas are going to be yellow. These brown blocks are industrial complex, data centers, advanced manufacturing. Purple is going to be highways. Wow, what beautiful highways. What a beautiful, this is going to be just like Dubai. Habibi, come to Dubai, come to Gaza. You remember the genocide? Come here, have rent an apartment by the sea. Remember the dying children that you saw in all these videos? So they wrote it بالغلط. اللجنة الوطنية لإدارة غزة. Oh, I was right about وطنية and what did I say? الإدارة. So it's اللجنة الوطنية لإدارة غزة. It's written. They wrote it بالقلب. They wrote it inverted. So it's supposed to be, this is supposed to be first اللجنة الوطنية لإدارة غزة. All the letters are mixed up. The letters are jumbled. Right here. اللجنة الوطنية لإدارة غزة. So اللجنة is the committee. وطنية is national. لإدارة is administration. غزة is Gaza. All of the letters, like this is G. Gaza starts with this letter. They have it in the middle. It's supposed to be this. Gaza. Like this. It's all fucked. Idiots. Oh my God. Okay, let's go back to the plan. Nour just sent that to me via WhatsApp. Sorry, guys. Drax says everyone is saying that there's no urban planning here. It's just investors. Yeah, I don't think they're taking into consideration. Guys, you think they actually give a fuck about who lives there? And who's going to live there? How are the Palestinians who've just lost everything, by the way, going to afford a luxury apartment by the beach? Their own land, on their own land, by the way. So this is all going to be Israelis and Europeans. This is going to be Dubai 2.0, but instead of a few Emiratis that live in Dubai, it's going to be Israelis. It's going to be majority Israelis. And then it's going to be investors and businessmen and tourists. Can you imagine? Can you imagine setting foot in that airport, walking around there, knowing what happened? It's literally like building a shopping mall on top of Auschwitz. No fucking joke. It's like building a fucking shopping mall on top of Auschwitz. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? That's so disgusting. We haven't even gone to like the more absurd stuff. This is just the beginning, but like, holy shit, man.
You know what? Let's just plan for catastrophic success. Hamas signed a deal demilitarized. That is what we are going to enforce. People ask us what our plan B is.
Mitsubishi Records says there's some audio issues. Mitsubishi, consider just refreshing your page. It might just be you.
Do not have a plan B. We have a plan. We signed an agreement. We are all committed to making that agreement work. There's a master plan. We'll be doing it in phasing. In the Middle East, they build cities like this in 2-3 million people. They build this in 3 years, and so stuff like this is very doable if we make it happen.
Stuff like this is so. I mean, he's thinking like Dubai scale. This is going to be made by an army of migrant workers. Let's go. Where is Israel going to ship them in from?
Rafah will start with. This will show a lot of workforce housing.
What the? This is by the way 100% AI generated. 100% AI generated. 100K permanent housing units. 200 plus education centers. You mean schools? To replace the ones you fucking destroyed? 75 medical facilities to replace the ones that you bombed. Cool, very nice. 180 plus cultural, religious, and vocational centers. Great. So I'm guessing mosques, places of worship. Beautiful.
We think this could be done in 2-3 years. We've already started removing the rubble and doing some of the demolition.
Oh my God. We've already started removing some of the rubble and doing some of the demolition. Can you imagine how many bodies are in that rubble? like decomposing bodies of like children, Palestinian kids, parents, grandmas, cousins, uncles. Just in time for a new luxury hotel. Are you ready? We're gonna have the best casinos. Oh my God, come on over. We got the best beaches, the best boats, the best restaurants. You want a nice Mediterranean lunch? Come on over to the Gaza Strip. It's gonna be banging. And this is right next to me. This is my neighboring country. Look at this. What's that city in fucking Star Wars? Where Princess Amidala is at? That modern, futuristic looking city? Look at this shit, man. You got, oh nice, you got urban gardens, guys. Rooftop gardens, balcony gardens. So modern. So practical.
And then New Gaza. It could be a hope, it could be a destination, have a lot of industry, and really be a place that the people there can thrive, have great employment. Once this starts going, we think there should be 100% full employment and opportunity for everybody there. And we have a lot of data on what can be, but we think that this...
And who's gonna live in these apartments? Who's gonna live in this high rise? Who's gonna afford to live here? And where are the locals? If any are left, or are they supposed to live? I know you want them to leave. Coruscant. Yes, Coruscant. This looks like fucking Coruscant, man.
And opportunity for everybody there. And we have a lot of data.
Empowering Gazans with jobs, training, and services. Oh, you took their homes, you took their families, you took their children, you took their lives. What do you mean empowering them? This is... I can't believe this is happening. This is so defeating. I feel so defeated. $10 billion expected GDP in 10 years by 2035. 500K. Like, this could happen to Lebanon, man. This could happen to us. 500K new jobs in construction, agriculture, manufacturing, services, and digital economy. 25 billion plus investments in modern, reliable utilities and public services. 3 billion investments in commercial zones. 1.5 billion. You know what might happen too? What might end up happening is, instead of shipping in a migrant worker force from other countries like they do in Dubai and Saudi Arabia and Qatar, etc., they might actually use the local Palestinian population, because they're desperate for money and work. They might use them and make them rebuild. Like, how fucked up is this? Follow me there. They're going to use them, and they're going to pay them close to slave wages and force them to rebuild the land that the Israelis destroyed for them. They destroyed their lands, their houses, their homes, their hospitals, their cultural centers, their museums, their schools, everything. And now they're going to pay them pennies, and they're going to pay them slave wages, and they're going to fucking be like, you see, aren't you grateful for these work opportunities? And they're going to make them rebuild what they themselves destroyed, and they're going to expect them to be thankful for it. Like, aren't you thankful? We're providing you with work. We're providing you with opportunity. Look at all this investment. You know? And then, much like in Dubai, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, the working class or the migrant class will live in, like, kind of away from the city, in like a little neighborhood, you know what I mean? Not great buildings, not very well kept, maybe a lot of people in one apartment, very shitty living conditions, while the wealthy, the businessmen, the investors have their beautiful high-rise apartments by the beach, right where all these local restaurants used to be, right where these people used to live. And they're going to have to serve and work for the people who now live in their old homes, but they now live in luxury apartments. And they're going to have to bow their heads and be like, thank you, sir, yes, sir, and have to be thankful for the opportunity, and tell them that they're thankful. Because if they don't say that they're thankful, what do you think happens to them? It's so horrible. Yeah, look at that. Empowering Gazans with jobs. They're saying that each household will make $13,000 plus. Average annual household income in 10 years by 2035 is going to be $13,000 a year. That's about $1,000 a month of salaries. And that's in 10 years. So they're going to be paying people, can you imagine, less than $1,000 to survive? It's just, I don't know, like, this is just so depressing. It's so depressing.
On what can be, but we think that this really gives the Gazan people an opportunity to live their aspirations. But it all starts with security, and it all starts with governance. Final note I'll just say on the Board of Peace, which is that all the lessons we're doing is we're basically studying the best practices from all over the world, and we're watching who does education the best, who does healthcare delivery the best. All of these things it's not secret IP. All this is IP that the Board of Peace is going to make public, and we want to encourage all the countries to be able to follow these best practices. A lot of the things that President Trump is doing in America, if they're working, we should all be copying them. If we find
I mean, look, if there's one thing, since Israel is going to be involved and since Israel now owns Gaza, essentially, you bet your ass they're going to have better education and better healthcare than Americans. Oh, yeah. Best practices. You're not going to learn that from America. America's got shit education, shit healthcare. I mean, America's got great doctors and you can get the best treatments in the world, probably some of the best treatment in America. But, like, if you can afford it, you can get it. You know? I bet you people in Israel are not going to go through that. Yusuf is right. This is gesture maxing. This is exactly gesture maxing. Drac asks, but can't they turn that $1,000 into weapons? Yes, they can. And they're going to build tunnels, Drac, instead of using that money to invest in their own businesses and start their own business in New Gaza. They're going to build tunnels with them and buy rockets.
Find what's working in other countries, we should be copying them too. And so what the Board of Peace will have the ability to do if we're sexful with Gaza is really show how do you do peace.
Sexful? You nasty bastard.
Implementation, which is something that when we got this deal done, we didn't really find too much expertise or know-how on how to do it. So as we're creating this system, hopefully it's something that we can just document these learnings and make them available to all else who want to use them in the future. So demilitarization, this is something we're starting now that we have a new government in Gaza. This government will be working with Hamas on the demilitarization to really take the principles that were agreed to in the document to the next phase. And hopefully that will be successful. Without that, we can't rebuild. So
single civilian authority, one law, one weapon. All weapons authorized by one authority only. Monopoly on force, Palestinian-led, process led by Palestinians, internationally verified. Ooh, great. Comprehensive decommissioning. It's going to be personal security for disarmament. Demilitarization unlocks investment. Amnesty and reintegration. Sequenced and verified. Completion equal withdrawal.
If Hamas does not demilitarize, that will be what holds back Gaza and the people of Gaza from achieving their aspiration, and that's very important. So the next 100 days, we're going to continue to just be heads down and focused on making sure this is implemented. We continue to be focused on humanitarian aid, humanitarian shelter, but then creating the conditions to move forward.
Absolutely batshit insane. North Star Radio with a very interesting comment says Minnesota has the best hospital in the world, but their biggest clientele is Saudi royalty or rich people in general. Yeah, I mean that's true. A lot of rich Arabs will, if they can get to the States, they'll travel to the States to get their treatment. I mean, look, the U.S. does have some of the best doctors, some of the best hospitals in the world. So absolutely. By the way, speaking of North Star Radio, this Sunday at 10 p.m. my time, 2 p.m. Minnesota time, so that means 7 p.m. my time. That means 3 p.m. Eastern. 3 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be live streaming with Comrade Casey and uninformed leftist James. We're going to be chilling together, they're going to be talking about what's happening in Minnesota because both of them live over there. We're going to be live streaming together. We're finally back. The boys are back. We're going to be pitching you guys some names that you guys also recommended. So we can finally choose a name for this live stream. And then hopefully next Sunday, hopefully we're going to be doing this every Sunday. So hopefully this is going to be our weekly time, Sundays at 3 p.m. Eastern. Join us, join your boys. We might be having some guests from time to time. It's going to be a fun time. So this Sunday, be there or be square. Okay. Let's talk about AB, folks. AB Abdullah from the H3 podcast. Let me open it here. Lied on me, folks. He be lying. They be lying. I don't know why AB felt the need to lie, you know?
Let me see. We found a third angle.
Let's see real quick. Let me open up. So this was from their yesterday's live stream. AB's dog was taken away is the title. Will be burning, not concerning what nobody wanna say. So they had a segment called AB Hits Back at Chatters, okay? You guys remember when AB was having an interview with his dad? He was having a live stream with his dad. And I popped into the live stream. And everyone, AB's dad is a fucking badass. Nabi, right? I think his name was Nabi Ayad. He is the head of what was its name? The Arab League of the Anti-Defamation, like Arab. I can't remember. I'll look it up. But his dad is a G. He's been like an OG, like a human rights lawyer, basically an activist in his town, in Michigan. So he was having an interview with AB. You know what I mean? His dad is very like pro-Palestine, just a great beacon in the Arab community, and has worked with CARE. That's also very similar to the association that his dad founded, where they also help with like if Arabs are discriminated against, or they find themselves in legal trouble, or they need assistance, legal assistance, etc. AB's dad has been a champion of these people and has done a lot to help the Arab community in Michigan, and I mean probably in the whole country, in America. So when he was doing a live stream with AB, I just popped into that live stream and quickly asked, like, hey, by the way, AB, what does your dad think about Ahmad Fuad al-Khatib, the Zionist Palestinian that was invited onto the H3 podcast by Ethan Klein, who was given a massive platform and who was presented as this pro-Palestine, pro-Gaza person, literally said that CARE was a terrorist organization. And AB's dad has worked closely with CARE. The association that he founded is very similar to CARE. They've worked hand in hand. The Michigan chapters of both of those associations have worked hand in hand. So for him to call CARE a terrorist organization, I found was completely insulting, was disgusting. So I was curious and I wanted AB's dad's opinion. So I sent him this super chat. Let me show you what I sent, to be very specific, because AB's never going to show you this super chat. AB's never going to show you this. Where is it? Wait, do I have the same one twice? Let me try to get it. 1 second, folks. Do I have the same photo? Okay, I have it here. 1 second. 1 second. There it is. There it is. Boom. I sent this question. I said, it was a super chat, so I wanted to make sure that AB got to see it. I said, what does your dad think about Ahmad Fuad al-Khatib saying that CARE is a terrorist organization? I did not mention Ethan. I did not mention anything. All I said was, what did your dad think about Ahmad Fuad al-Khatib saying that CARE is a terrorist organization? Okay. Maybe should we go back to see what AB's response was that day? Because that was kind of, I should have prepared that earlier. Let me quickly open that up, because this is kind of funny.
Hello.
Just give me the G's. Interview this. By the way, like his dad, again, big fans of his dad here on the channel. So I asked, very, very simple question. What does your dad think about Ahmad Fuad al-Khatib calling? Because one of the people who works at CARE came out and like had very harsh words for Ahmad Fuad al-Khatib. Nogzalotl says you should have the boys of No Politic. Oh, we would love to, Nogzalotl. Absolutely. Thanks so much for the generous dono. We would love to have Chris and Isaac on here. Friends of the show. Chris and Isaac. I'm just trying to get to the part where I send my super chat. You guys remember that part, right? Why is the connection so shit? Yeah, that's where the do not worry comes from at the intro.
The watch list. Country. The fact is the matter, I bleed civil rights, and I can tell you right now if something's
okay, there we
wrong.
go.
But I also understand no one thought that this crazy bastard Netanyahu was going to rise to a level.
So all I asked was, again, what does your dad think about this guy saying this about CARE? Look, man, I was the only super chat for so long.
We have an international airport.
But look at AB's face as soon as I send that super chat, by the way. Look at how angry he was.
Named at one of the big airports in the country. That was quite an establishment. He used to pick up 70s.
Haters in chat. So I'm jumping ahead.
So, again, sorry, this was a little bit disorganized. So all I asked AB was, what does your dad think about Ahmad Fuad al-Khatib saying that CARE is a terrorist organization? No mention of the H3 podcast. No mention of Ethan Klein. No mention of Ela. No mention of anything. He could have literally even pretended that I didn't ask that question and be like, hey, one of my viewers wants to know, about Ahmed Fuad Khatib or something, like, you know what I mean? He didn't even have to give me credit or name me or say that I'm the one who sent in the question. What does he choose to do? He doesn't show his dad. A very fair question that a lot of viewers would have loved to see. This is what he ends up telling his dad.
A little bit, but I see there's one of these haters in chat. So they not about you, but they're trying. There's this. Well, I wanted to wait for this, but this is a great opportunity. There's this narrative that because who I work for, I'm not allowed back in Dearborn, and you're disappointed in me, and I'm a disgrace to the family.
Yeah, no, that's just all BS. In all sincerity, it's all BS.
Again, he's talking about being a disgrace to the family. He's not allowed into Dearborn. He's not this. He's not that. Let's go back to my question. What does your dad think about Ahmed Fuad Khatib saying that CARE is a terrorist organization? Back to the stream. By the way, Mustafa Jav sends $2 and says, when you shave, you look like live action Aladdin. I'm sorry, I look a lot better than live action Aladdin. That's how you do it. That's how you do it right there. That's how you mog. Y'all just been mogged.
I mean, listen, we all work for different folks, all right? And we all do what we could in our job, and especially in support.
And here, I sent him another super chat saying, also, AB, I did not quit my job to stream. My team and I were let go and did not get paid our final salaries. YouTube saved my life, because AB keeps saying every time he has a chance on the H3 podcast, like, he quit his job to stream. He quit his job to stream. Doesn't he feel stupid? Doesn't he feel silly? So I was like, next time I'm going to super chat and be like, I did not quit my job. We were let go, essentially, man. So so he knows. He also knows.
Palestine and all that's going on, and the genocide that's happened in Palestine.
Yeah.
I think your boss, Ethan, actually went out on the edge really to say he supports, a free Palestine, him and his wonderful wife. They went out on edge for you guys.
He's making this about Ethan and Ela, like,
and all that's going on, and the genocide that's happened in Palestine.
Yeah.
I think your boss, Ethan, actually went out on the edge really to say he supports, a free Palestine, him and his wonderful wife. They went out on edge for you guys. And I can tell you, speaking as the founder of the Arab American Civil Rights League, the individuals that have done the Gaza project, that we saved 72.
You brought all those kids over.
We've filed.
So yeah, his dad is saying, very like, he's just talking. And again, AB's dad doesn't know. He doesn't know what Ethan's up to on the show. He doesn't see what we see. He doesn't see the harassment that Ethan's been causing to all these people. He doesn't see that Ethan invited Ahmed Fuad Khatib onto the show. And again, I didn't even say that Ahmed Fuad Khatib was a guest on H3. I didn't even mention that. I, again, never mentioned H3. Didn't implicate AB in this at all. All I said was, hey, what does your dad think about this motherfucker saying that about CARE? I still want to know what the answer was. We never got an answer because he never got to see the question. Like, you think AB's dad would have known would have thought that this was trolling if he had just read that question? Of course not.
Individuals, we provided the complaints, the blueprint, the injunction, the orders, everything around the country to help these individuals get out of there. We can't in LA.
They're both Jewish.
Well, yeah, of course, the Jewish. A lot of that's going people throughout civil rights to Israel.
Because there's these group of people. It's very lucrative right now to talk shit about Ethan Ela, to get involved in this conflict. And speak in a way that is so extreme that it's not going to cause any progress. They're going to say that I'm trying to whitewash what they did, and I'm the token. I'm using you to whitewash them. I will say this about Ethan and Ela.
And he's going on a diatribe about Ethan and Ela. Again, what was my question? What does your dad think about Ahmed Fuad Khatib saying that CARE is a terrorist organization? Bro's been talking about Ethan and Ela for the past, 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Just ask your dad the question, AB.
I had disagreements with Ethan, and, on the air stuff he said. Ethan has always allowed me to disagree with him publicly, privately. He's treated me always like a human.
Like a human. That was also, we've reacted to this. We had a whole live stream reacting to this. He treats me like a human. AB, for the last time, the bare minimum someone can do is treat you like a human, especially your employer. You know what I mean? They need to treat you like better than a human. You're like, just basically, like, he's making sure that you're fed, that you're warm, that you're not getting killed. Like, that's the bare minimum. That's not dad. No, actually, they treat me like a human. I love it there. That's not something that's not good. That's the very basic.
And when this first happened, there was stuff you said, you know, I disagree with, and I would say
again, he just started to. I said, hey, what does your dad think about this man that said this? Fed be Ethan Klein, the haters. He almost said snarkers at the beginning. By the way, he's like, there's these haters. He's like, if he says snarkers in front of his dad's gonna smack him on the back of the head. Like, what is the snarker, AB? Like, what do you mean? What is this stupidity? So, anyways, that was my question, right? And then AB's dad continues, and at one point he says, like people can't take me down. I can't remember what he said exactly, but like, again, he thought, because AB told him there's these haters in the chat. I wasn't a hater. So here, they're bringing this up now because they're back from vacation. So AB wanted to talk about this. Here we go.
Appearance in the document. Okay. AB's dad is calling. Ooh, AB's dad is making an appearance in the document here today. The great Mr. Ayad. The patriarchy, accomplished attorney, leader of CARE. Leader, is that?
No, he's worked with CARE before. He's the founder of.
Ooh, leader of CARE. Funny that Ethan mentioned CARE. Hey, why don't you guys ask AB's dad what he thinks about Ahmed Fuad Khatib calling CARE a terrorist adjacent organization? That was my, you see, like, you know what I mean? The more they talk about CARE, the better it is, honestly. The more they talk about it, the better. Because it just makes my question all the more relevant.
CARE, accomplished attorney, leader of CARE. Leader, is that?
No, he's worked with CARE before. He's the founder of the Arab American Civil Rights League. Yeah.
Wow. Arab American Civil Rights League. So AACL, sorry.
Founder. He found that shit.
Found it.
No, he found it.
Previous civil rights commissioner.
He found it on the street.
Before he got there, you know.
Yeah, he discovered it.
To be realistic.
Yeah, no, I don't know what movie it says, but you know, Google me, bitch. Basically, you see.
Wait, who
So he's talking to Millhouse, right?
Yeah,
So he's talking to Millhouse, according to Ethan. He's talking to Millhouse. His dad is saying, Google me, bitch. First of all, Mr. Ayad, I have nothing but respect for you and your work. I said nothing insulting. In fact, we wanted to hear your badass answer against our common enemy, Ahmed Fuad al-Khatib. So again, look at how they have to frame this. They showed a 5-second clip, first of all. Of course, they're not going to show my comment. They're not going to show the question that I asked. They don't give a shit. Again, what did I ask? What does your dad think about Ahmed Fuad al-Khatib saying that CARE is a terrorist organization? You should have shown that question to Ethan, AB, because you guys were just talking about CARE, actually. So they're out there making it like I was trying to like troll AB's dad, and AB's dad is telling me like, Google me, bitch, and like, oh, that was Millhouse, right? He's trolling. It's like, my guys, come on, that is not at all what happened. At least, like, if you guys are going to comment on this shit and you have a crew of fucking 20 people working there, do you mind doing your fucking jobs? Like, Ethan, you're paying these guys for nothing. You're paying these guys for not doing research. You're paying these guys to basically go over your subreddit and like get whatever 4-second clips extremely out of context. They just did the same thing to Chris Kunzler yesterday or 2 days ago on a live stream. They constantly do it. They constantly misrepresent what people say. Even when they asked me to get on their show, I had given them 3 conditions. They used like a weirdly edited like 10-second clip off of their fucking Reddit. The whole thing. They're always so bad faith. So here apparently, so AB's dad is getting back at me because I was trying to troll him.
I believe that was Millhouse was coming in trying to ask your dad about this. Ask your dad about this.
Ask your dad about what? Oh, he's like, ask your dad about this. Ask your dad about this. I has asked one question. Why don't you say what I asked your dad about? Because you don't want to disagree with Ethan's guest on camera. He wouldn't even say what I'm asking. Look at that. Trying to make it seem like I was pestering them. I asked one question. I was very respectful in the chat, and then I sent another super chat, paying them money, by the way. I paid you guys $10. That means they got 7 of my dollars because YouTube takes that 30%. So just to ask those questions. And that was one of their only super chats, that whole fucking thing. And just the way they misrepresent, because they don't care who's going to correct the record. Me, who's like, not a lot of people are watching me right now. So their audience is going to have that version of the events be the true version of events. You know what I mean? But it's absolutely batshit crazy. Sunflower Dragon sends a generous $5 donation. Thank you so much, Sunflower Dragon. And says, I vacillate between thinking AB is bad faith or simply not intelligent. I think he's just bad faith at this point. He knows what he's doing. Marina says, who's been a member for 11 months, says almost 1 year. Let's go. Also, free Palestine. Let's fucking go. 11 months. That's fucking insane, Marina. Thank you so much for all the generous support, making sure that our channel can survive.
Wait,
He's talking to Millhouse, right?
Yeah, I believe that was that. Millhouse was coming in trying to ask your dad about this. Ask your dad about this. My dad wasn't reading chat, but if he was, he would just say "fuck off." Like, yeah.
So his dad. So according to AB, if his dad had read this question that I asked, this very fair question. What does your dad think about Ahmed Fuad al-Khatib saying that CARE is a terrorist organization? I highly doubt, AB, that his answer would have been fuck off. His answer would have been Ahmed Fuad al-Khatib should go fuck himself. That would have been the answer. I guarantee it, 100%. You think your dad knows who the fuck I am? You think your dad cares who Do Not Worry podcast is in the live chat? If you show him that question, which is not trolling your dad, it wasn't even trolling you. I literally wanted your dad, who's a great dude, great man, very active in the community, a fucking activist, a real life fucking activist. This was a genuine question. Like, that's what's so funny. They're making it seem like I'm like, what does your dad think about you working for H3 or for Zionist? That's what he's making it seem like I was asking, right? This was the question. This is the question. So bad faith. Again, that's all they do. That's all they do.
This. My dad's not here for internet points. He doesn't, you know, he's doing actual activism. He does not care to respond.
He's doing real shit. You know?
Yeah, and you know what? And you know what? I don't even remember what Millhouse was saying, but if my dad disagreed with Ethan, he would just say he disagrees. That's it. That's it. He's still.
I didn't even ask if he agreed or disagreed with Ethan. I asked if he agreed or disagreed with Ahmed Fuad al-Khatib. But he's just so obsessed with Ethan. Come in, I asked him a question about someone else. Ethan, my guy, I'm asking you about someone else, about a guest you had on your show. He can't differentiate anymore. He just wants to make this. How can I package this into a story where Ethan will tell me, good boy, AB. Good boy, AB. It's like the guy who did the video for Poland, sucking ass. I'm a good immigrant. Look, Ethan, I'm a good Arab. I reported back. I'm snitching on my own kind. AB, I'm one of you, man. You're one of us. أنا مثلك خي. نحن عرب أخوة. شو بك تروح تشكينا عنده snitching? You snitching and you lying. You're lying and you're snitching on me, bro. What the hell, dude? I don't even remember what he was asking, but whatever it was, I'm sure my dad would have been like, I just disagree with Ethan. I didn't even ask you about Ethan. Your mind just went to Ethan. Just like when I was talking about their dog. Oh, he wants our dog taken away. Who said that shit, dude?
People said that Ethan and Ela were good people, great people.
You wouldn't sign up for a snark subreddit?
Thank you. No.
Make a cake with my face on it?
No.
He said you guys were good people. Oh, thank you, AB. Thank you. We love you, AB. Good job, AB. Who mentioned them? I did not mention Ela and Ethan, man. The whole thing. Viking Unicorn sends $2 Canadian and says, just got here. Anthony's face card never declines. Oh, never. If you guys look at the animation, dude, they've got like the dude from Peaky Blinders. They've got Ragnar Lothbrok. Ragnar is a very beloved person here in Lebanon. All the macho alpha males love Vikings. Vikings. Ragnar.
He when I went last.
Is he a Reddit user?
He's not. He doesn't know what Reddit is. No.
He's a good man then.
Yeah, he was surprised. He's like, I don't understand. From what I've seen, from whatever little clips I've seen, he's like, they explained it perfectly that, you know, Ela was a secretary and this is, you know, this is that. Like, I don't understand what people want from them.
Well, they say about you. They say about you is enough for him to be like,
yeah,
these people are lunatics. They'll save Palestine. You know, to keep going. You guys are close.
Doing great.
Your activism is doing a lot.
And I love how he just always sarcastically says, oh, keep going. You'll save Palestine. How's it going, by the way? How's it going there in Palestine? Looking good? Okay, looking good. It's like, yeah, okay. Fucking cowards. You guys can't even face the facts. If you want to react to a Chris Kunstler clip, he has to watch a chopped up, out of context, completely just wrong, false video that does not represent anything that Chris Kunzler said, they will not respond to anything I'm saying. They're not going to read the fucking question. They're not going to acknowledge the question. They're going to make it seem like I was there trolling Ethan or Ela or making fun of AB's dad. I did none of that. In fact, again, I'll say it again. I very much respect AB's dad, his whole family, dude, everyone. Yatikun alf afi. So to just be like, he was in there trolling, and look, my dad said, Google me, bitch. Your dad didn't even get to see what I had to say. And if he got to see what I had to say, he would have said, fuck you, Ahmed Fouad Khatib. That's what he would have said. You just didn't want to hear it. Nogzolato sends a $2 dono, says, when doesn't pick me AB lie? That's the question. But that's the thing, man. He could have even not brought this up. Like, this was such a minute thing. This was like literally a 2-minute segment on the whole episode. Like, I just found it by like going through the names. I was like, okay, what are they talking about this week? I went over all the topics to see if there was anything interesting. Then I saw AB's dad hits back at chatters. I automatically knew what it meant. And by the way, let me just play this real quick. This was what AB had to say while like his dad like went to the bathroom or something.
Hey, do not worry. I'm not worried.
He was automatically worried. Remember, let's go back. His face when he got that super chat was hilarious. Like, look at his face as soon as the question dropped in. When was that? Okay, right here, look at that. He's chilling with his dad.
Cool story was when you were younger late at night, I'm gonna demolish it, and they did demolish it, I believe, and they made a new terminal, and my dad was the one suggesting that they name it after him as well. It was a cool full circle moment.
Did a couple times.
So here he's like smiling still. He's having a good time with his dad. They're talking. They're like having fun. Then he checks his phone. Look at that. He gets his phone. He realizes that he got a super chat from your boy, yours truly, Anthony, asking, what does your dad think about Ahmed Fouad Khatib saying that carries a terrorist organization? And look at how his face just changes.
For us. And, you know, Mike Berry was a great inspiration for a lot of people.
Boom. Look, does that look like a guy who's not worried? Automatically, arm over the head. You can see some armpit sweat starting to develop, starting to accumulate right there.
Community. He was chairman of Wayne County, the Wayne County Road Commission, the second.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Largest county in the country, and he had an internet.
Look at that! Fuming on the inside.
International airport named after him, from an Arab Muslim to have an international.
Oh my God, dude! I keep forgetting these looks. Look at that!
He had an international airport named after him, from an Arab Muslim to have an international airport named after one of the big airports in the country named after him, from an Arab Muslim.
Right here, look at those eyes, man.
To have an.
Fuck! Oh shit! Wrong video. Look at what I clicked on, folks. I keep this playing, but I don't want to get copyrighted. Okay, just 5 seconds of this. This is a fucking banger. Sorry, I gotta pause it for copyright. Let's go. Abdul Razik, let's fucking go. Umi onu maybach. This song was the trailer music for my Joseph Merab Kung Fu Jesus documentary. That's how much I fucking love this song. It's a fucking banger. Fucking banger. Let's go. Sorry, let's go back to the video. I clicked it, so it was like YouTube knows me too well. It was on my recommended tab, guys. No me oh no my. Sorry guys, it's too good.
Actually, my first job at the airport game, I was fired from it because I was late a couple times. But yeah,
pretending to laugh.
My brother.
Oh no, he didn't see my message yet here.
Airport named after him, from an Arab Muslim.
Boom! This is the face. Look at that. Can someone screenshot this face? Can someone screenshot this right now while I still have this on camera? Screenshot this. Make this into a sticker or something. Like, look at this. His eyes. The hatred in his eyes. The anger in his eyes. all for asking an innocent question, not mentioning his role in the podcast. I didn't even mention, like, hey, by the way, Mr. Ayad, what do you think about your son being present in the room while Ahmad Fuad al-Khatib was there and he also called CARE a terrorist organization? None of that. AB could have said anything to his dad, like, hey, some random chatter is asking, what do you think? Like, nothing. And just look at how angry he is. Look at how angry he is.
We have an international airport named at one of the big airports in the country. That was quite an establishment. He used to pick up Senator, Robert Kennedy from the airport back in the days of the 60s and 70s. Yeah.
So I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but I see there's one of these haters in chat. So
He was about to say snarkers. This is one of these snarkers in chat, Dad.
Hey, do not worry. I'm not worried.
Hey, not worried. You're pretty worried. I love having that. I love having that. Just a press, just a button away on my stream deck. Oh, so nice. But anyways, yeah, that's AB just lying on me. They're lying on me again on the H3 potty.
To be realistic.
Yeah, no, I don't know what movie it says, but Google me, bitch. Basically, you see.
I think they're just upset because the narrative that my father hates me and I cannot return to Dearborn, they can't use that anymore. They probably still will, but.
Maybe I don't give a fuck if your father loves you or hates you. If you can or cannot go back to Dearborn, as you like to say now, because of me, I think, La 80. We have that in common now. 80, your dick, my dick, all dicks.
They think you can't. You're banned from Dearborn.
I'm banned.
I'm a dude. He's a dude. She's a dude. We're all dudes, yeah.
From Dearborn.
Oh, no.
Because you work on this show.
Yeah.
I see.
People are locking arms. No,
Hey, is that AB? Get him out of Dearborn. Running you off with like torches and fucking
Brady says the H3 Yoncast. I know, right? They're so low energy. This is a shitty topic. Like, why even bring this up? It's not even real. Like, if I had actually gotten in there and like tried to troll his dad, AB would have actually gotten mad and like defensive, and you'd have like a whole page to, like, how dare you come in and try to like be a dick to my dad or something. Like, he knows I wasn't trying to do that. So I came in with a good question.
Forks.
Pitchforks.
We still didn't watch the last episode of Strange.
Anyways, that's that. That is AB lying on me. We are about to get into the meat of this episode, folks. The Brooklyn Beckham versus David Beckham. And I have a little fun story to tell you about this. Not that I haven't met any of those people, but a fun little random story. Let me get into now, actually. A few years ago, as you guys know, I worked in reality TV for a few years. I was in the creative department of a reality TV production house. I mean, we did more than reality TV, but primarily we did a lot of reality TV shows in the region, pan-Arab, so for not just in Lebanon, for multiple Arab countries, etc. And we would sometimes work on pitches for random shows. One time we were working on this pitch, don't ask me why, of a potential reality show starring Brooklyn and Nicola Peltz. It was a reality show, just kind of following them around, etc. And we had one of the guests and through that research, I discovered that Brooklyn had tried to be a chef, a photographer, all that sort of shit. And I was like, really? He tried to be a chef? And I didn't see a lot of people making fun of him for that online, except for yesterday. People just caught on. Everyone was making fun of him for trying to be a photographer. And yeah, I remember we were like, what if David Beckham could come visit them for a guest episode? Yeah, that ain't fucking happening. Anyways, fun fact. So the only way I even knew these people existed, or that Nicola Peltz existed, or that David Beckham had a son named Brooklyn, I knew all of that 2 years ago while doing very light research for a potential reality show. So with all that said, let us get into what is going down. And we're going to start with Brooklyn's... Actually, let me take a second. Let me just save his Instagram DMs about the whole situation. Did I not save these already? Is there a way to save them all at the same time? Yes, there is. Save all. Desktop. Let's go. So, Brooklyn Beckham, son of David Beckham, legendary British football player, and Posh Spice, Victoria Beckham, put out some Instagram stories basically, you know, talking about his family and what they've been doing to him. So let's see. This is according to Brooklyn Peltz, and then we're going to see the internet's reaction, how the world is reacting to this weird-ass drama that I'm learning about with you guys. I thought they were all happy. I thought this was a happy couple. I was going to do a reality show about them. We were working on one a few years ago to pitch. Apparently, shit's been going to hell for 3 years. This is according to Brooklyn Peltz on his Instagram. I have been silent for years and made every effort to keep these matters private. Oh, wait, no, that must not be the first one. Where's the first one? Wait, did I miss one? Come on, man. Oh, no, there's the first one. Aha. Gotcha. What? One moment. I think I'm missing one. Read Brooklyn's full statement. There we go. Fuck it. Fuck you, USA Today. Yeah, fuck you. Disable my ad blocker. Sure. Pause on this site. Oh, that was the first one. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Okay. Let me start this again. So, Brooklyn Beckham, Nepo baby and child of football legend David Beckham and Victoria Beckham, Posh Spice, they're beefing. Let us read. This all started, I mean, this has been going on for apparently 3 years, but this has been reinvigorated right now recently as Brooklyn Beckham has put out a statement on his Instagram a couple of days ago, calling out his family and choosing to distance himself from the Beckhams officially for now and ever for the rest of time. Let us see what's going on, and then let's see the internet's reaction. Starting with, I have been silent for years and made every effort to keep these matters private. Unfortunately, my parents and their team have continued to go to the press, leaving me with no choice but to speak for myself and tell the truth about only some of the lies that have been printed. Okay, I think that's the accent I'm going with. I do not want to reconcile with my family. I'm not being controlled. I'm standing up for myself for the first time in my life. I think anytime you say I'm not being controlled, like you've already lost, you know what I mean? Like you're being controlled. If you have to reassure people, I'm not being controlled, I swear, you're being controlled. Like, I'm sorry, either by your parents or at this point by his billionaire heiress wife. Like, what power does he have in this dynamic? I don't know. We're going to learn together. Let us learn together. For my entire life, my parents have controlled the narratives in the press about our family. The performative social media posts, family events, and inauthentic relationships have been a fixture of the life I was born into. Recently, I have seen with my own eyes the lengths that they'll go through to place countless lies in the media, mostly at the expense of innocent people, to preserve their own facade. But I believe the truth always comes out. My parents have been trying endlessly to ruin my relationship since before my wedding, and it hasn't stopped. My mum cancelled making Nicola's dress in the 11th hour, despite how excited she was to wear her design, forcing her to urgently find a new dress, which, by the way, has been, like, apparently disproven. They were working with, like, some designer for, like, a year to make the dress, whatever. Weeks before our big day, my parents repeatedly pressured and attempted to bribe me into signing away the rights to my name, which would have affected me, my wife, and our future children. Wait, what? Weeks before our big day, they repeatedly pressured and attempted to bribe me into signing away the rights to my name, which is what, like his fortune, like his inheritance. They were adamant on me signing before my wedding date because then the terms of the deal would be initiated. My holdout affected the payday, and they have never treated me the same since. Wait, I don't understand what he means by that. Why would they get money for, like, his name? During the wedding planning, my mom went so far as to call me evil because Nicola and I chose to include my nanny, Sandra, and Nicola's nanny at our table because they both didn't have their husbands. Both of our parents had their own tables equally adjacent to ours. So he didn't sit his parents with them, but he sat his nannies, and his mom didn't like that because they both didn't have their husbands. Both of our parents had their own tables equally adjacent to ours. That's so stupid. Okay, anyways. The night before our wedding, members of my family told me that Nicola was not blood and not family. Well, of course she's not blood. What do you guys want? Incest? No one's expecting her to be blood, my man. Calm down. The night before our wedding, members of my family told me that Nicola was not blood and not family. Since the moment I started standing up for myself with me family, I've received endless attacks from me parents, both privately and publicly, that was sent to the press on their orders. Even me brothers were sent to attack me on social media before they ultimately blocked me out of nowhere this last summer. Ooh, getting blocked by the brothers, that is kind of hard, man. Me mom hijacked me first dance with me wife. It's way too funny to say me mom instead of my mom. I can't do it. Okay, one more time. Me mom hijacked me first dance with me wife, which had been planned weeks in advance to a romantic love song. In front of our 500 wedding guests, Mark Anthony called me to the stage, where in the schedule were planned to be my romantic dance with my wife, but instead, me mom was waiting to dance with me instead. She danced very inappropriately on me in front of everyone. Okay, this is like TMI, dude. Like, what the fuck? Why are you even sharing this? Even if this is true, why are you sharing this on Instagram, man? And like imagine like feeling so like you want us to feel bad for you. Like you had motherfucking Mark Anthony singing at your wedding and you're trying to get like pity. Oh no, when Mark Anthony called me to the stage to dance with me wife, me mom came in and ruined me Mark Anthony song. It's like, dude, but what does Mark Anthony sing? What was it called? Like the Spanish guitar. Him and Tony Braxton or something. You would play me through the night. Let's see. YouTube. Let's get some copyright infringement going. Mark Anthony. Was it Tony Braxton? Yeah, fuck yeah. I remember that fucking song. Let's go. Spanish guitar. Spanish guitar. No? Spanish guitar? Yeah, man. Come on. Where's that song? Tony Braxton, Spanish guitar. Oh, no. So, was he not there? Was Mark Anthony not in Spanish guitar? Oh. Oh, shit. Mark Anthony, you sang to me. You sang to me. No, 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 no. Deep blue sky. That would have been the first song. Oh, I can't believe I didn't see it in your eyes. I didn't see it. Mom, no, what are you doing? Stop grinding on me. I can't believe it. Leave it. Mommy, stop. Oh, but I feel it. When you sang to me. Mommy, no. I would long to hear you sing with me. I never knew your eyes. I just can't believe I didn't see. Mommy, no, stop grinding on me. No, Mommy, that's inappropriate. Nicola will get mad. I didn't see it. I can't believe it. Oh, but I feel it. When you sang to me. God damn, they don't make them like they used to, folks. They don't sing those love ballads like Mark Anthony used to fucking slap them. I'm sorry. Me mom hijacked me first dance with me wife, which had been planned weeks in advance to a romantic love song. In front of our 500 wedding guests, Mark Anthony called me to the stage where in the schedule was planned to be my romantic dance with me wife, but instead me mom was waiting to dance with me instead. She danced very inappropriately on me in front of everybody. I've never felt more uncomfortable or humiliated in my entire life. We wanted to renew our vows so we could create new memories of our wedding day that bring us joy and happiness, not anxiety and embarrassment. Nogzolato with a $5 dono says, I think they wanted him to sign away from marketing his own name. Not a fan, but Victoria Beckham has always been a mamona, and I think she's a problem. Oh, really? See, I honestly, I don't know shit about these people. I'm just going off of Twitter and vibes. Tiny Tai says, okay, I'm out. No, come on. We're having a good time here. Zeph says, Anthony Loki mogging. I wasn't mogging, not on purpose. Not on purpose. Mogging is becoming natural to me. Okay, next Instagram story. Me wife has been constantly disrespected by me family, no matter how hard we've tried to come together as one. Me mum has repeatedly invited women from me past into our lives in ways that were clearly intended to make us both uncomfortable. Okay, I mean, if that's true, that's fucking crazy. You got Posh Spice inviting exes to like breakfast and shit. Despite this, we still traveled to London for me dad's birthday and were rejected for a week as we waited in our hotel room trying to plan quality time with him. He refused all of our attempts unless it was at his big birthday party with 100 guests and cameras at every corner. When he finally agreed to see me, it was under the condition that Nicola wasn't invited. It was a slap in the face. Later, when me family traveled to LA, they refused to see me at all. Yves Jabran sends $2, says, Mummy on the Alabama timing. Did you come in on that? Did you join in on the incest dancing? Is there more? This is hurting my throat. Yes. Me family values public promotion and endorsements above all else. Brand Beckham comes first. Family love is decided by how much you post on social media or how quickly you drop everything to show up and pose for a family photo op, even if it's at the expense of our professional obligations. What professional obligations? You're unemployed, dude, no offense. We've gone out of our way for years to show up and support at every fashion show, every party, and every press activity to show our perfect family. But the one time my wife asked me for me mum's support to save displaced dogs during the LA fires, me mum refused. Ooh, Posh Spice doesn't like doggies? That's fucked up. The narrative that me wife controls me is completely backwards. Again, if it's the second time you have to say I'm not controlled by anyone, it means you are controlled by someone. Poor little Brooklyn. I've been controlled by me parents for most of me life. Oh, no, so now he is saying that he's controlled by parents. God damn, dude. Can't catch a break. Our boy can't catch a break. I've been controlled by my parents for most of my life. I grew up with overwhelming anxiety for the first time in my life. Since stepping away from my family, that anxiety has disappeared. I wake up every morning grateful for the life I chose and have found peace and relief. My wife and I do not want a life shaped by image, press, or manipulation. All we want is peace, privacy, and happiness for us and our future family. That's it. That was Brooklyn Beckham's statement that kind of broke the internet. You know what I'm saying? Paz is saying this is giving Dobby vibes. Good Dobby, I'm a good Dobby. Please, can Dobby have a sock? Oh, Dobby loves Harry. Dobby loves Harry Potter. Okay. What am I looking at right here? Got a bunch of tweets. We got some videos also breaking this down for us. Noxolotto with another $2 donor. Thanks so much, Noxolotto. Says Victoria is giving Reddit AITA mill vibes. Yikes. I kind of feel you. Although I don't know what that is, but you said Reddit, I kind of know what you mean. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so now we're going to look at a bunch of tweets that are team David and Victoria, okay? So all of these tweets right now are pro, and there's way more pro David and Victoria tweets, at least on my Twitter algorithm, so I don't know what that says about me. But most of the tweets are not in support of Brooklyn. Let's see what the internet has to say. We're going to look at both sides. Both sides. MKKM says, Brooklyn, Beckham, and Nicola Peltz are living proof that a life without adversity produces people who confuse inconvenience with trauma. They genuinely believe they are suffering not from war, hunger, displacement, or loss, but from a wedding dress disagreement and a painfully ordinary in-law squabble. That's the hardship. At the same moment, millions of people worldwide are starving, being bombed, or buried in mass graves. Brooklyn and Nicola were navigating the emotional devastation of a billionaire-funded wedding not going perfectly. So devastating, in fact, that they coped the only way people of limitless privilege can, by organizing another multi-million-dollar wedding. Yeah, that's kind of insane. Like, perceiving that, like, your parents ruined, like, your first dance or something, so you throw a second fucking wedding. Like, but again, Nicola Peltz is, like, the Zionist daughter of a Zionist billionaire. So they have, like, endless money. She's an heiress, billionaire heiress. So crazy. Yes, 2 luxury ceremonies because someone said something unkind, a sibling caused tension, and a mother danced at the wrong moment. This is not resilience, this is not struggle. This is what happens when a lifetime of insulation convinces people that mild discomfort is a crisis worthy of public sympathy. When your worst day costs 8 figures, you are not traumatized, you are simply untethered from reality. Thoughts, prayers, perspective. Crazy. Some more. Y'all not going to convince me that Brooklyn Beckham is a victim of his parents when they supported him in every one of his careers, especially when they financed his photography facet, and that was his job. I'm dying at the descriptions. So yeah, this is apparently like a photography book that he released when he was like a teenager or something. Here are some of the pictures in that photography book. This is a horrible picture, by the way. Like, I can take a better picture with my fucking iPhone. Elephants in Kenya. So hard to photograph, but incredible to see. Smoking is bad, but I love how the light illuminates his hands and face. Dinner. I like this picture. It's out of focus, but you can tell there's a lot going on. Oh my god, dude. AITA is am I the asshole? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Is there another picture? Oh my god, a hit tweet. So yeah, that's his photography book. Got another example of that. Anytime I see comments about Brooklyn Beckham, I remember this photo from his photography book. The parents trying so hard to promote his book, especially his dad. He's just a Nepo baby who now hates the parents, but not the rich life without work. Horrible photo. That elephant one is very special. By the way, if you guys ever feel bad for Nicola Peltz, please remember that she posted this, I think after the October the 7th attack. I stand with Israel. Very nice photo. Just kind of got an evil face. I don't know, but like, I mean, you know, instantly I kind of lose any sympathy for her. You know what I'm saying? Candace Owens got in on the action. I mean, look, she needs something to replace the Charlie Kirk stuff. You know what I mean? That shit's kind of fallen off, isn't it? So she's getting in on the action by saying, Brooklyn Beckham and Nicola Peltz have never worked a day in their entire lives. They really do believe they are suffering over a wedding dress and a typical in-law disagreement. Zero adversity in life is what creates this phenomenon. People worldwide are starving. This is the same tweet as the other one. Literally the same tweet. Big Mama, your arm says, I heard his wife did the same isolating thing with her ex-boyfriend too. And I did find something here that kind of said that. Let me see. We'll get to that in a second. But yeah, apparently she's done this in the past. Again, guys, I don't know. All this TMZ shit. We're just having a good time right now. Okay. So we'll get some details. Brand Beckham may be fake, but Brooklyn Beckham still cashed in on it. If he genuinely wanted authenticity, he could have walked away at 18 and earned his own money. Instead, he waited until he secured someone else to bankroll his lifestyle to yap about independence. I mean, look, again, I don't know any of the details, but that is kind of, that's not an unfair way to kind of look at it. You know what I mean? Like he was happy to enjoy the benefits of being a Beckham, trying out photography, starting a cooking YouTube channel, doing all of this shit, and then as soon as he got none of those ventures were successful, he wasn't able to make any money like that. And now that he has a billionaire heiress wife, he's like, you know what? Fuck my parents, fuck my family. I don't know why they hate each other. We might learn in a second, but the internet is still not having it. People are sharing this video that Victoria Beckham shared as like proof that, you know, she likes Nicola or whatever. Here they are dancing at the beach together. And Victoria wished her happy birthday. Happy birthday, Nicola. We love you so much. Your love, kindness, talent, and your ability to dance on sand in a major wedge. The best dance partner and loving daughter-in-law. We love you. Have an amazing day. Now, obviously, this could be fake as fuck. It's just a social media post. Oh, look at these rich people having fun on their expensive-ass vacation on, like, what looks to be like a little private island. Fuck these rich-ass people, honestly. Honestly, fuck both couples, if I can be honest. You know what I mean? Like, the ultra wealthy, I'm gonna have a hard time feeling bad for any of you motherfuckers. What Brooklyn said was incredibly damaging and serious in parts. I mean, posting that your mom danced on you, causing humiliation, is like saying your mom sexually harassed you or like sexually assaulted you. To do this publicly on Instagram is awful for Victoria. And then he declares he wants privacy. So that's a picture of their wedding, I guess. That's her billionaire dad. And everyone's coming after Victoria for wearing this dress, which we're going to talk about in a second. Again, I wish Nour and Karine were here to give me their opinions. But I, as a man, I'm going to have to share my opinion. A lot of people are saying that this is like a very inappropriate dress to wear at a wedding. I don't think so. I think it's a very nice dress. I mean, Victoria Beckham has always been like a fashion icon and kind of a badass. So I think she can wear whatever the fuck she wants. But we'll get to that in a second. Also, allegedly, Nicola Peltz caused issues in the Hadid family when she dated 17-year-old Anwar when she was 22. He stopped speaking to his sisters when they were together, according to reports at the time, and one of the Hadid sisters had something to say. She said Nicola had been chasing fame for 10 years, dating men from famous families, but in Anwar's case, a boy, and commented that after airing his parents out in 8 paragraphs and claiming to want privacy, very Harry and Meghan coded. Now that the Brooklyn Beckham... Yeah, by the way, a lot of people that hate Meghan Markle seem to hate Nicola Peltz. There seems to be like a common thread, like, why are you trying to ruin this man's life and drag him away from his family? Again, I have no opinions on the Meghan Markle situation. I don't give a shit. So yeah, they're saying that like he was 17, she was 22, and that she also kind of like tried to isolate him and push him away from his family. So does she have a history of doing that? We don't know, but she's a Zionist, so who cares? But yeah, it's kind of fucked for him dating her, given that he's Palestinian. Now that Brooklyn Beckham has markled his family, I love that markled is like the verb now. He's markled his family. It'll be interesting to see where his marriage goes. She may come from a lot of money, but her husband comes from a lot of fame. Like Meghan Markle, nobody really knew who Nicola was until she linked up with Brooklyn, blah, blah, blah. David Beckham is asked a question, and he ignores it here. Let me see.
Leading footballer, of course, family rift. Paul Kelso's in Davos and caught up with David Beckham.
David, do you have a message for Brooklyn this morning?
By the way, they're like announcing plans for new Gaza in Davos and talking about like buying Greenland and like the dollar is going away and shit. And this motherfucker's like, hey, David Beckham, what do you think about Brooklyn's Instagram statement?
David, you disappointed family business is being aired in public?
I mean, you're asking him about it in public. Wow. Are you disappointed it's being aired out in public, David? And it's like, that's what you're doing right now. Sama says, so basically Brooklyn Beckham was controlled by his parents when he was living off of them. Now he lives off of his billionaire heiress wife and shockingly turned on his parents. Buddy, grow some balls, go make some money, and make your own decisions for once. Brooklyn Beckham caught in a lie, so his mom canceled Nicola's dress at the 11th hour, yet provoked Nicola was working with Valentino for a year on her dress, which is it? So yeah, she seems to be lying about the dress. Also, very interesting, David Beckham has a Brooklyn tramp stamp? Which is crazy to me. What the fuck? Never seen that. A Brooklyn tramp stamp, a male tramp stamp, name of... I mean, again, that doesn't mean he's a good dad. That doesn't mean he loves his son. Like, who gives a shit? But, like, you know. And apparently he's got a picture. He's tattooed all of his kids' names on his back. So there's another name right here. But, like, the tramp stamp is a very interesting choice, David. A very, very interesting choice. Yeah, this is kind of what I'm thinking. So Julia says, we've all witnessed how Hollywood personalities often fall in and out of love. I sincerely hope marriage lasts forever. This marriage lasts forever for his sake, as he has made a very unwise decision. And yeah, he's kind of in a shit position right now because apparently they signed a prenup. So Nicola made him sign a prenup, and David and Victoria Beckham fear for Brooklyn that he will be left with nothing after he signed a rigid prenup before he married his wife. So now his parents are presumably going to cut him off because he's beefing with his parents and publicly criticizing them, and like that's it. He's definitely cut off from the family. He's saying that his mom grinded on him at the wedding. So like that's probably an irreparable relationship. You never know. And then if he gets a divorce from his wife, like what's he going to do? He has no money. He's got nothing. He's losing his inheritance. He's going to get nothing from his wife. Not that he deserves anything. He can't work. His chef career failed. His photography career has failed. Like, what is he doing exactly? So, I mean, that marriage better fucking last forever for you, Brooklyn, because you kind of fucked, man. Yusuf says left with nothing. I mean, he probably has some cash. You know what I mean? He probably got some cash from his parents and, like, stashed it away. But, like, he's not going to have enough to, like, bankroll the kind of lifestyle that he's used to. You know what I mean? And unless he actually has some talent or, like, can sign one of those Meghan Markle Netflix deals. But, like, even that's gone to shit. One of her shows just got canceled on Netflix or something, so... So let's look at... I'm opening up some more links. Sorry, there's a whole lot. There's a whole lot of tweets. And just look at that, like, just here's an example of, like, some of the tension between these people. Like, tense moment, Brooklyn pulls fuming wife Nicola into Beckham family pic.
The tense moment, Brooklyn Beckham.
So he tries to grab his mom's hand right here to like get in closer for the photo. She completely ignores him.
Brooklyn Beckham pulls fuming wife Nicola Peltz into a family snap has resurfaced amid his explosive attack on his parents.
And yeah, she looks fucking angry. Like, she's not having it. She hates him. He just looks he has kind of dumb face. Like, I don't want to be a dick, but like Brooklyn Beckham suffers and he can't, there's nothing he can do to control it unless he can kind of look max or like, you know, get in on that jawline. But he looks kind of, he's got like dumb face.
Scenes showing Nicola looking glum as she was shuttled into shots taken in London for the Beckham Netflix premiere.
His mom is not getting closer, ignoring him completely.
2020.
She just wants to fucking kill someone, man. And I know this face. I have seen this face before, folks. When you see this face, it is not a good sign.
3 are again going viral. It comes after Brooklyn.
Come on, man. Gotta learn to MOG, dude. I'll fucking MOG Brooklyn. Can you imagine me MOGging David Beckham's sons and Victoria Beckham's son? Anyways, enough MOGging. Enough MOGging, folks. Enough MOGging.
Launched a nuclear attack on his parents last night, blasting his mother.
Look at that. She looks angry, man. Look at that. Dude, that's so unfair. And being in the middle of that, too, like having to try to keep your wife happy and your mom, and they both seem like they have very strong personalities. Like, they're not going to take, you know, they're not going to take shit from anyone. Like... Dude, I kind of feel bad for, like, little Dumbo over here. God damn, man. That is some awkward shit he's got to deal with. Anyways, here's some more. Now people are turning, and we're going to look at some pro-Brooklyn tweets. And then we have some videos to watch that will break this down. So we have some British ladies here to break this all down for us. So Nour says, "Oh please, Victoria and David are complete brats. Victoria was out on the ski slopes laughing and kissing David for the cameras the day after his affair hit the news, all for the brand. This argument Brooklyn should be endlessly grateful and accept toxicity because his parents gave him his life is pathetic. They're his parents. It's their bloody responsibility. They had everything to give up." I mean, sure, I mean, look, you don't owe anyone loyalty or love, especially if his parents are actually toxic and assholes. Then, of course, fuck him. Who gives a shit? Who knows? Look, as a Lebanese, like, millennial, David Beckham, like, I grew up with David Beckham. Like, to be honest with you guys, like, I never supported England as a football team in the World Cup, but, like, he was in my generation of, like, football players. I remember David Beckham in the days of, like, him, Michael Owen, Paul Scholes, Rio Ferdinand. The British goalkeeper's last name, what was it, like Seaman? They had a goalkeeper whose last name was literally Seaman. He had long hair and a mustache. What was his name? Seaman. Can you imagine having a goalie name, your last name being Seaman? Like, that's the generation of the British football team that I grew up watching. And, like, when David Beckham was, like, Manchester United and all that shit, like, David Beckham was a fucking G. And he was, like, a fucking sex symbol when I was a kid. Every girl I knew, every woman I knew was madly in love with David Beckham. And... I was a kid when the Spice Girls exploded. If you want to be my lover, like, I was alive when that was a bop. I was alive when that was happening. So, I guess my natural instinct is to side with David Beckham and Posh Spice, just because they're from my generation. David Beckham delivered some fucking incredible football when I was a kid, incredible entertainment, you know. David Seaman, that was his name. David Seaman. Yellow Bentine. I used to love David Seaman. Look, that mustache. The guy used to... David, let's look him up. How'd you write his name? Seaman. There you go. David Seaman. There he is. Classic goalie right there, man. Had that epic mustache. Look at that. Viking Unicorn asks, non sequitur, Anthony, what brand are your glasses frames? I don't know. I bought these from a vintage glass shop here in Lebanon. I don't know, but the frame is made in Italy. I don't know what the brand is, but the frame was handmade in Italy. But yeah, it is. Thank you. I do like this frame. Okay, David Seaman. Thank you. Okay, so here's the dress. I Am Sage says, this is the lingerie slip-like dress Victoria wore to her son's wedding. She is a freak. And people are saying that this is an inappropriate dress. Like, I don't know, man. I'm going to be very objective here. I think this looks fine. And again, like Victoria Beckham is not like a normal person. She's a celebrity, very famous, legendary celebrity, very like fashion forward, fashion icon for many years. This is something I would expect someone of her stature to wear at a wedding. I don't know. I think she kind of looks like a badass, like the whole silver thing. I think it looks great. And for her age, she looks fantastic. She's so fit, spending all the money in the world to look good. I do not think this is disrespectful in any way. I mean, again, I wish Nour and Karine were here to give me their opinions. I think she looks fantastic here. I think this is a great dress. Nothing inappropriate here. Nothing. Unless you're really looking for something to be bad. I think this is fine. I think it's fine. Yeah, Zeph says the fabric is insane. It is. The fabric looks... This looks like an expensive-ass dress, man. Like, the quality... Look, this looks like... Damn, man. I don't know what this is, but... I think she looks great. So the blue says this shares. She says, on the left, it was for her son's wedding. On the right is to a friend's. Be for real. The one on the left is a glorified nightgown. You don't wear that at a wedding, especially your own child. Again, I think these people are being very prudy. They're being just annoying prudes. I mean, this is also... Both looks are valid. Each one is a different look. This is also a valid look. One is not better than the... Like, isn't... you know, baseline better than the other. It's up for like the event. Like they're out here. It's like daytime. It's a daytime event. They're in the outdoors. They're in the sunlight. This seems like the more appropriate outfit to wear for that kind of event. This is like a nightgown. It's like there's like a Vogue thing. There's like they're walking on like a catwalk supposedly. So it's like there's like a very fashion forward theme at this thing. I don't know, man. I think this is a stupid comparison. I think this is a stupid comparison, and it's people just trying to be angry for the sake of being angry. Yeah, Nola, exactly. Nola says one looks like daytime, one looks like nighttime. Exactly. They're out in the fucking sunlight here, man. Like, it would be weird for her to wear this dress, you know? Like, this out there in the fucking sunlight. But yeah, I think this is a very invalid criticism. I think this is very stupid. Also, people are going fucking crazy. Like, this is not misogyny. Boy moms can be emotionally incestuous. This is not normal. Like, get off him. So people are even interpreting like this photo as like overly sexual or like incestuous. Like, what the fuck? So dancing through the lightning strike says, if you see this and think something sexual, you're the one that needs to be on an FBI watch list. And I agree. This is a very innocent photo of just a mom sitting next to her kid, man. Someone also shared like a picture of Victoria just like kissing her son on the cheek or on the forehead. They're like, this is so inappropriate. It's like, you Americans kiss your kids on the fucking lips. I've seen you, and a bunch of Europeans do it too. I've seen you, white people, kissing children on the lips, even when they're like older than infants or whatever. You guys keep doing it. Stop. That's the weird shit, okay? White folk, not this. Goddamn, we know, all of us brown people, all of us Arabs judge you white people when we see you kissing your kids on the mouth. We're all judging you. We're like, goddamn, that shit's fucking nasty. Ew, puh. You know, fuck, man. We judge you. Oh, yeah. Y'all best believe. So David Beckham was asked about his son, Brooklyn.
You have to sometimes let them make those mistakes as well. They make mistakes. Children are allowed to make mistakes. That's how they learn. So that's what I try to teach my kids. But, you have to sometimes let them make those mistakes as well.
Let's read his full statement. He was asked about this, I believe, at Davos. David Beckham was asked about his kids using social media on CNBC following Brooklyn Beckham's statement. He said, I've always spoken about social media and the power of social media for the good and for the bad. Honestly, I mean, David Beckham sounds like the guy looks great, sounds horrible. Like, the guy should keep his mouth shut. Always. The first time I heard him speak, I was like, what? That's what he sounds like? I've always spoken about social media and the power of social media for the good and the bad. What kids can access these days, it can be dangerous. But what I've found personally, especially with me kids as well, use it for the right reasons. I've been able to use me platform and me following for UNICEF, and it's been the biggest tool to make people aware of what's going on around the world for children. And I've tried to do the same with me children, to educate them. They make mistakes. Children are allowed to make mistakes. That's how they learn. So that's what I try to teach me kids. But you have to sometimes let them make those mistakes as well. So calling it Drax says it's a common thing to peck affectionately. Listen, Drac, you ain't gonna convince me right now that that shit's normal. All right? Yeah, look, it's different culture. We're not making out. To us, it might as well be making out, Drac. It might as well be making out with them kids. All I'm saying is, to us Arabs, you guys judge us for a lot of shit. We judge you whites for that. Get those lips off that little child, parent. So this person shared that the Beckham statement and says, all he had to do was say that he loved his son unconditionally. All he had to do was ask for privacy and reiterate that it's a private family matter and that's none of his business. But nope, his petty ass grabbed the gasoline. I mean, like, he didn't say anything that petty. He said, look, children make mistakes. I mean, so he is insinuating that, like, okay, he's calling Brooklyn a child still, and they make mistakes, but they learn. So he is saying that Brooklyn is wrong and that they're right. I mean, look, he's got to defend himself, shit. But he should have, I guess, he should have been like, I don't want to talk about this, but he didn't say anything. He kept it pretty vague. He kept it vague. Come on, it wasn't that bad of a statement. Real bitch says that we should believe Brooklyn. She says everyone should believe Brooklyn, even grown. No kid wants to estrange themselves from their parents unless the relationship is absolutely toxic and hurtful to them. And again, look, that kind of did make me think. Like, it's funny to make fun of Brooklyn's shitty photography and shitty cooking and stuff. We're going to watch some of his cooking videos. But the decision to step away from your family is insanely intense. So there must be some truth to that. Definitely, there is some kind of unease in that relationship. But also, there is a lot of truth to, if you're in love with someone and if he's also in some kind of toxic relationship with his wife, I can see a partner convincing someone to, like, step away from his family, or like her being able to convince him that, like, his family's bad for him. So I can see both arguments. I think he's definitely being manipulated by someone. Like, someone was at some point manipulating him. Either his parents did something that drove him, that pushed him away into the arms of his wife, where they're now like, hey, we want to stay the fuck away from these people. Or she's manipulating him into thinking that his family is evil and horrible. Someone is being unfair to this kid, I believe. Like, he is kind of stuck in the middle right now, I think, okay? Is he an Epo baby? Sure. Is he talentless? Probably. Do I really care? No. But he is kind of being played, little Dumbo. He looks so fucking dumb. I don't know why, man. I hope it's not like, I don't even feel bad calling, I don't even feel bad, like, making fun of this guy. Like, I don't know why, man. Something about him. He looks so uninteresting to me. Like, you're the son of David Beckham and Victoria Beckham, and, like, you do nothing with your life. You know what I mean? Like, you have everything available to you, and he's just done fucking nothing with it. It is kind of annoying. Here's some funny memes. Here's footage of Victoria Beckham at Brooklyn's wedding. We found the footage, folks. Victoria Beckham at the wedding. You know, that's not that inappropriate. If my mom were to dance like that, I'd be honored. That's some good dancing right there. Here's some more footage. Victoria hijacking the first dance at Brooklyn's wedding. Boom. Get out of the way. What do we got here? David says, I have read Brooklyn Beckham's statement about his parents and remain confused about the notion of his mother dancing on him. We're all confused and disturbed by that statement. Noxalato says, nah, David is passive-aggressive, to be honest, with his PR. See, you're teaching me all of that. Zeph says, free Bobby Shmurda. Is Bobby Shmurda still in jail? And this is AI. I mean, AI warning, guys. But you know what? I will sometimes forgive generative AI. This is one case where I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. This is AI being used responsibly. We got Victoria Beckham at the wedding. Some of her inappropriate dance moves. She's breakdancing right there, right in front of the family. Boom. See, this is AI that I'm okay with. Hate me all you want. I'm okay with these 4 memes right there. However many trees had to be destroyed for this to happen. However many lakes had to be completely soaked dry. I am okay with this. MKMT says, no, Anthony, forests were burned for this slop. MKMT, I am okay to burn forests for these 4 images. That's what I'm saying. When it comes to this, I forgive. Kara Sullivan says, I like how Brooklyn Beckham spent 8 long paragraphs airing his famous family's drama in detail and then ended it with, all we want is privacy. Like, that is divalicious, which is, hey, that's kind of accurate. Chris, who's been a member for 9 months. Chris, thank you so much. By combining Chris and Marina's membership, that's 20 months of membership between the two of you. That's fucking awesome. Chris says, all of this feels like rich people fighting over petty things. I wish I was this rich enough to have these kinds of problems. I know, right? Or rich enough to have 2 weddings. Oh, no. My Mark Anthony song was ruined. Let's throw a whole other wedding. Just ask Mark Anthony to do an encore. Hey, Mark, we're paying you for the whole night. Can you sing another song? Oh, I long to see you there with me, a deep blue sky. I just can't believe I didn't see it in your eyes. I didn't see it. I can't believe it. Oh, but I feel it when you sang to me. Oh. Okay. We got more. We got more. We got more to open up. Okay, now what do we do? What do we have now? Do we have more? Okay, yeah, we have some Brooklyn being a chef. Let's watch him cook. That's going to be fun. And then a chef is going to review Brooklyn's cooking. That's going to be even better. What else we got? So that I don't forget. And then, yeah, so this started 3 years ago, apparently. I found a video on YouTube that was, like, published 3 years ago talking about this beef. Like, how did I just learn about this?
You know, we've got 4 amazing children.
We're going to do some YouTube deep dives, okay, folks? YouTube deep dives. La 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 la. Okay, here we go. Let's watch. So Brooklyn Peltz, Beckham's attempts redemption with his blowtorch grilled. So apparently he got like embarrassed for fucking up a grilled cheese sandwich. So here, let's watch.
Get one of these, try it, and then if you still don't like it, then everyone who's watching this, get one of these, try it, and then if you still don't like it, then talk rubbish. But hi, I'm Brooklyn Peltz Beckham. Today we're here at Delish. We're going to make a grilled cheese. I made a grilled cheese a while back, and you know, a lot of people had some things to say, and of course, enjoy.
Okay, already. I mean, I'm sorry. Negative charisma, 0 charisma. And look, David Beckham, to be fair, also has 0 charisma. He has like a lot of like presence. He's a handsome guy when he takes photos, all that sort of shit. As soon as David Beckham starts speaking, all that drained down the toilet. It's like, just keep your mouth shut and look pretty, boy. Same with this guy. And this guy doesn't even have the looks. That's the problem. Like, this guy looks like not very pretty. He looks kind of deep fried, man. His hair is all fucked. I don't know, man. No charisma. Like, you got to be good at something, man.
Make a grilled cheese.
Artful Decadence, good night. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being here and for being an awesome moderator. Brat says, sorry, but this shirt sucks. His shirt or this shit? Thank you for the $5 donor, Brad. We love you.
I made a grilled cheese a while back, and you know, a lot of people had some things to say, and of course, enjoy it.
Is this healthy, by the way? Like blowtorching your food?
So now we're gonna make it again today. More, of course, enjoy it.
So people fucking hated him. So people said he wanted to use a blowtorch. Dude wanted a few YouTube videos, and now he thinks he's a chef. So everyone's fucking with him.
So now we're gonna make it again today.
Tyson's Corner. Like the mall, Tyson's Corner? What does he mean? Like, I've been to the Tyson's Corner mall. Did he buy this from fucking McLean, Virginia? Am I completely missing the reference here?
More simple. My favorite to make grilled cheese is the Japanese milk bread, but I also have a loaf of white. We have some American cheese, some Gruyere. We have some mayonnaise, some butter, and some flaky salt. And this is my hot sauce, Cloud 23, which is a spicy jalapeno, fully organic, 0 calories, non-GMO hot sauce.
By the way, shout out Tyson's Corner in fucking Virginia. Fucking love that mall. Every time I go to the States, I make a trip down to Tyson's Corner. They got Tyson's 1, Tyson's 2, the Galleria, the fancy one. I go to the peasant one, folks. You guys know me.
All right, let's get started. Let's turn this on. I learned how to do brown butter from Chef Ludo at Petit Trois in LA. And it's just so much nicer. I've always been a foodie. I've always been lucky enough to travel to different places in the world with my mum and dad.
Oh, me mum and dad. Oh, look, we got Nicola. Me mum and dad. Me mummy. She danced on me inappropriately. She grinded on me. She put her bum on me pee-pee. I felt me mum's bum. Mummy, why am I feeling your bum on me wee-wee, on me pee-pee? Mummy, stop, Mum. Mum, please, get your bum off of me.
We lived in Madrid, we lived in LA, Milan. Growing up, my palate's changed. So I think, like, you know, and then COVID happened, and obviously I met my wife and started cooking for her and just felt...
Ooh, it was a COVID relationship. Oh, that shit's doomed. That shit is doomed. Everybody's saying Tyson's Corner is the greatest small thank you. I agree. We all love Tyson's Corner.
In love with it, and now it's just something that just takes my mind off of things. You take the Japanese milk bread.
Okay, so everyone's saying he's burning his butter. You burnt the butter. What are you putting mayonnaise on the bread? What?
I'm gonna put a bit of mayonnaise on there, nice and even. Right, I'm gonna combine both cheeses. So I'm gonna have a bit of American, and I like to put it on almost on the side, so when it melts, it like seeps over the corners. I think like there's so many different things you can do in the kitchens. You know, you're gonna mess up.
Motherfucking multi-millionaire trying to fucking teach us how to make a grilled cheese sandwich, dude. Oh my God.
Most of the time, but you know, the more you mess up, the more you learn. So.
Oh, that's so fucking funny. TWET3BN, that's such a funny comment. TW says he looks like someone tried to draw his dad from memory. That's so fucking accurate, especially with the tattoos. Like, he's trying to go for like a similar tattoo vibe with his dad, but like his just don't feel earned. Like, his dad got his tattoos like over time, over the years. He had no tattoos, then all of a sudden, like, bit by bit, he had all these tattoos. It just feels like this guy just went in and like, hey, cover me in tattoos. I want to look cool. I want to look like me dad. I want to look like me dad. Oh, Mom, please. No, Mommy, I can feel your bum. Mommy, no. Mommy, please get your bum off me, pee-pee.
You just, you know, just have fun with it. Even growing up, like, even my dad was like, we don't care if you don't want to be a footballer, as long as you're happy. You know, I'm doing what I love. You know, I've been working on my hot sauce for like 2.5 years, which I'm really happy about, like going into more like the business aspect of things.
Oh, so he launched a hot sauce brand. Cloud 25 hot sauce. Let's see if that shit's still available. Cloud 25 hot sauce. Oh, Mommy! Mommy, no! It's still available. Cloud 23. Oh, sorry, I read it's Cloud 25. Hot sauce elevated. This is hot sauce reimagined beyond the palate, beyond the plate. In every bottle, we've created a fresh take on traditional flavors crafted with the finest organic ingredients. Hot habanero, sweet jalapeno, sweet and heat. Give the gift of Cloud 23. Come on, man. Trying to look. I mean, he's dressed like a chef. He's in a fancy kitchen. You haven't earned this, boy. Boy, you've not earned this. Hasn't earned it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
For like 2.5 years, which I'm really happy about, like going into more like the business aspect of things. But yeah, he just said keep doing your thing, don't listen to the haters. It's his thing. And now I'm adding the Gruyere, just a bit of both cheeses.
Ooh, Gruyere, that's some nice cheese. Gruyere cheese in French, as we say, call here Gruyere. وحدة Gruyere. عطينا وقية Gruyere عمول معروف. Gruyere cheese. Americans got a weird way to sing cheese names, man. Gruyere cheese. Give me nice. I'll take a nice yellow and aged cheddar. Pepper jack. Americans have weird cheese as well. Pepper jack. I want some pepper jack.
Kind of nice. I like to add a lot of salt. So put that on. And that brown butter is really going to caramelize on that Japanese milk.
Motherfucker, that's burnt.
Bread. You can always add a bit more butter. My wife is always like, oh, that's too much butter, you can't do that. And then when I went to Chef Ludo, he was like, there's never too much butter. And I actually don't like when my grilled cheese is like fully melted. I like a bit of a crunch of the cheese. So, but I'm sure people can be like, oh, the cheese isn't melted, but you know, it is what it is.
I mean, I would actually, if I could, oh shit, you guys haven't even switched. I would actually buy the cheese. I would buy the sauce if we could, sorry guys, you missed out on a bunch. Sorry,
and then
you guys were looking at my
what's nice about the Japanese milk bread is because it's so thick and fluffy. it's gonna really seep up the butter. I think like my favorite food is Japanese food, and I've been lucky enough.
Let's see if he has a channel. Didn't he start his own YouTube channel? No, so he started cooking for Vogue. Brooklyn cooks lunch for Nicola. So no, he doesn't, like, I guess he tried to do it on his own YouTube channel? Okay, let's watch a professional chef. Uncle Roger is going to review Brooklyn Beckham cooking. I guess this guy's a cook, right? Is Uncle Roger a cook? Let me see. I have no idea what the fuck this guy is. Yes, okay. All he does is react to food stuff for the most part. Yes. Okay, nice. Let's see what's up.
Brooklyn Beckham.
Jim, have a good night, sir. We love you, Jim. Thank you so much for being here. Have a good night.
David Beckham's son. He's the second most famous Nepo baby, right behind Jesus Christ. This guy is model, photographer, socialite. But what is socialite? A person who is well known, fond of social activity and entertainment. Huh. So socialite just rich people version of unemployed?
Hi Vogue, it's Brooklyn, and today I'm going to be cooking for my fiance Nicola. I'm going to be making a
He's a comedian? Ah, fuck, we don't need that. Uncle Roger, okay, let's say chef reacts to Brooklyn Beckham cooking. Let's see if we can find that. We need Dr. Food to do that, man. A real man on a mission. Okay, we have some shorts. We have some shorts. Where is that short? Okay, this 14 seconds. Fuck, man.
This is a
We can't fucking hear you, man. Fucking no wonder your reel has 4 likes, dude. Come on, man. Okay. Let's just make fun of him ourselves, shall we? Terrible reach. Let's watch him cooking for his wife, actually. Let's see that. Let's see if they have any chemistry. Brooklyn cooks lunch for his wife.
This is my lactate pill because Brooklyn gave me everything dairy.
Hi Vogue, it's Brooklyn, and today I'm going to be cooking for my fiance Nicola. I'm going to be making a pasta dish in this giant cheese wheel. It's actually the first time I'll be opening the cheese wheel, so hopefully it goes to plan. I'm going to try and impress us today, you know, try and do something cute and romantic. Let's get into it.
I mean, he seems like a nice enough kid, but he seems like he's got no personality, so he seems like whoever he's with is just going to eat him right up. You know what I mean? If he's with his parents, he's, you know what I mean? They're legends, and they're just like baby who feels like he owes everything to them. And when he's with his wife, so like we say in Arabic, and she eats his head basically. Like he seems like a weakling.
I'm going to start off by making my pasta dish, and the first thing you have to do is I'm going to start by cutting the cheese.
Yeah, and the fact that the first thing she said is like, well, I need to take this pill because he's giving me lactose and I can't handle it.
This is my lactate pill because Brooklyn gave me everything dairy.
So he decided he knows she can't handle lactose. She's lactose intolerant. And he's like, let me I'm gonna cook this pasta dish inside a giant block of cheese. How about that, baby? Yeah, you're just asking for a divorce now. Never do this again, dude. Your whole life depends on her now. If she leaves you, you're fucked.
Goes to plan. I'm gonna start off by making my pasta dish, and the first thing you have to do is I'm gonna start by cutting the cheese. Bloody heavy this thing, isn't it? I started cooking through quarantine. It was something that I did every day.
Again, he met his wife during quarantine and started cooking through quarantine. This relationship is doomed. They're fucked, man. Can you imagine? So like, the relationship was just like the equivalent of him learning to cook. I'm gonna learn to cook and get a girlfriend.
Had a glass of wine, cooked for my fiance. So now I'm gonna use a cheese wedge. Do you hear that? I just heard like a little pop, so that means, you know, the cracking process has actually begun, which is a good sign. My dad in
I
England,
learned that in a YouTube video that I watched yesterday.
He always had them in his wine cellar, so I've always been really curious of how to open one. Getting the sweat on. Almost there. Hopefully this goes to plan. I'm almost around the whole thing. It's a bit harder than I expected. Am I all the way around yet? I'm like properly sweating. Can you see it on camera? I'm like dripping.
Drax says it's like 1,000. Yeah, what is this? Is this Parmesan? Depends if this is like a very expensive Parmesan. Yeah, I don't know how much this is for a whole fucking wheel.
It's hot in here, no? The video was made it look a lot easier than it is. It's so close.
At least he's got a better hairline than his dad. His dad had to go to Turkey, if you know what I'm saying. David Beckham, notorious.
You see it opening?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I have like a beautiful wedge of Parmesan cheese in the fridge. I'm going to crack that shit open as soon as I'm done with this fucking stream.
Whew. It's not bad, that, actually. There it is, half an hour later. Bit of a workout, but yeah, it went well. The second step is I'm gonna make a well, like a little dip in the middle. Oh my gosh, this is so...
They love this here in Lebanon, by the way. There are so many restaurants that love serving you the pasta inside the Parmesan. We're like, it's this, Habibi, the waiter will come table side, like, here you go, sir. And it always disgusts me for some reason. I don't know why, because I feel like, didn't you do that like for someone else's plate? Like, I don't know, the thing is weird. Like, they reuse, a lot of them will reuse the same half wheel, you know, and just put new pasta in there and like keep mixing it in. I don't like that visual. Like, I love cheese with my, a nice, healthy serving of fresh Parmesan cheese over my pasta, but like just putting the pasta in there and just getting more and more cheese, that to me, that I don't know. And especially if your wife is lactose intolerant, like you're trying to kill her.
I love cheese. It's like butter. So I'm just about finished with the well in the middle. I'm gonna set the wheel aside.
Is it just me or does he look like extra greasy? Like he looks just like he's dirty or like shiny. Like his hair, like... MT says he's literally drenched in sweat, right? That's what I was thinking. Like, he looks so dirty and, like, greasy. Like, go take a shower before cooking and touching this wheel of cheese, man.
And I'm going to start on my pasta. I use tipo flour. I add 3 egg yolks, 2 normal eggs, a bit of salt, and a bit of oil. Can I wash my hands quickly? My little sister is 100% the harshest critic in my family, by far. That's usually my dad who likes to try all my stuff that I cook. My mum cooks a lot more than my dad. Sorry, the opposite. My dad cooks a lot more than my mum. My mum just likes to eat. I am starting to...
I believe that.
Basically massage the dough. The consistency that you want is, you know, when you poke it, it starts to like bounce back a little bit at you. Right, so I'm just gonna make this into a nice ball, put it in the fridge for about 25 to 30 minutes before I start cutting it, rolling it, making my pasta. It's been resting for about half an hour.
He's making fresh pasta, though. That's impressive.
And now, we're gonna do half of it. Smells so good. I'm just putting some flour on so now it doesn't stick to this. We are putting it through the...
Like, he doesn't seem like someone who's passionate about cooking. He doesn't seem like a chef. He seems like someone who's watched a bunch of cooking videos, who's trying things for like the first time. Like, I think this is how you do it. So now we're gonna like, I don't feel like I'm learning anything. He's not saying anything with any authority. Like, hey, you wanna make the best, like Gordon Ramsay, you wanna make the best pasta dish? That's how I make the best pasta dough. Wow, 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 wow. You roll your, you say with authority, like, okay, you roll your fucking dough. He's like, now you roll your dough if you want. I've sold this Chef Ludi doing it like this, and he puts a bit of butter. Like, dude, grab us by the balls, grab us by the horns, and be like, this is how you fucking make the best fucking fresh pasta. Everything he says is like a suggestion. Like, I think, would you like to do this? Would you like to try? My wife kind of likes it. Like, dude, what is this, man? I don't feel the passion. Like, I would not go to your restaurant.
Pasta wheel, but just to help it, we are rolling it out a bit thinner. I love this pasta maker. I've had it for a while. With pasta makers, you're not supposed to wash it. Never wash it, because once you wash it, it's really messed up. You start on number 0, and you just start to... And I usually put it through about 3 times each number. So that's how thin I like it. So after you're happy with the thickness of it, you add this on.
Drax says He's just nice and to food. That's fine. He hasn't taught before. I'm just being hard on him. We're just fucking around. We're just having a good time. We're just having a good time. I'm sure he's a nice guy. Look, honestly, I feel bad for him. At the end of the day, he's the one who's suffering the most right now. Like, his parents are fine. Beckham and his wife are going to be fine. She got a little embarrassed by the whole, like, you danced on your son. So that's a little bit embarrassing. Nicola's fine. You know what I mean? Like, it's people are calling her controlling, maybe. So that's annoying. But, like, he's the one who's being called, like, a Nepo baby. Like, if he gets a divorce, he's fucked. His parents are controlling him. His wife is controlling him. He has no personality. Like, I do kind of feel bad for the kid, to be honest. To be honest. You know? But then again, he married a Zionist.
Which is going to finish and make it your tagliatelle. So I got all my tagliatelle all ready to be boiled. So now I'm going to start making the sauce for my pasta. I'm going to keep it really...
Okay, butter. Again, his wife is lactose intolerant. We've got butter, cream. That's nice. And don't forget the wheel of cheese.
Simple. So you start off with a cast iron skillet. The best pan that you can get.
Also, he looks like the guy's slamming fucking blunts all day.
So you start off with a cast iron skillet.
Which I don't think, like, David Beckham's son, you know, the son of an athlete, I doubt this dude's getting high at home or getting stoned at home. But, like, he has this constantly stoned look. Again, I don't know. Like, he's not a bad-looking guy. And I'm not here to judge people's looks. He's definitely 10 times better looking than I am. So we're not here to, like, or is he?
The best pan that you can get.
Is he, folks? You think he's better looking than I am? Sorry, guys.
You let it heat up before you put your oil on there. And now once your oil's all heated up, you put some garlic. And as soon as I add it, I'm going to turn it off because you don't want to burn your garlic. Let that cook. The reason why I love fresh pasta is because it only takes between 2 to 3 minutes. Now it's time to bring back our beautiful cheese wheel. Add in the white wine. You want to make a nice little puddle.
White wine? That's what goes in there?
And now
he loves the blowtorch. He loves the blowtorch.
Fire. We're going to start moving it all around the sides to get ready to drop our pasta in. I don't usually use a torch in my cooking. It's not my first time I've used one, but first time that I've done it on camera. The heat from the pasta and the bit of the pasta water will also help melt the cheese. And now I'm going to put this garlic oil back in. Smell.
I mean, look, so far it doesn't look that bad, but it's just like too much cheese, man.
This is so good. The garlic, the cooked garlic, smells so good.
I mean, look, so far, oil, garlic, yeah, it's alia. What is it called? Pasta alia de olio. Olio de alia, alia de olio. So some shit like that. It's just olive oil and fucking, and garlic. It's delicious. And just shave some Parmesan on top. That's a quick, easy, delicious pasta dish that you can make. Olive oil, garlic, and Parmesan. Sure. Is that what you're fucking teaching us, man? Is that why Vogue got you here? Vogue, really?
It's so good. So I think it's missing a bit of salt and a bit of cream.
Nah.
As I'm twisting it and turning it.
Motherfucker, why do you need cream? You're literally... You're putting this in a wheel of cheese. You really think it needs cream?
So scraping a bit more cheese off as I go. I'm also going to add a tiny bit of butter, because why not? That is a tiny bit, isn't it? And I think the only thing it's missing...
Oh my god, that's so stupid. Okay. When you're putting this much like olive oil in there, I don't think you need the butter. Personally, you're putting olive oil and maybe a tiny bit of butter. Yeah, since you have the olive oil in there, that's going to keep the pasta from sticking to itself. If you were still going to put some butter, you need to put like a third of that amount. He put way too much butter, in my opinion, for a pasta that's already been... He literally dumped half a gallon of olive oil and garlic in there, and he still threw in that much garlic, that much butter.
Cheese off as I go. I'm also going to add a tiny bit of butter, because why not?
He's going to kill his wife with this, man. She's lactose intolerant. What are you doing? You could have just... This would have been fine with just Literally, he added the cream and the butter. In my opinion, they did not. Those two ingredients did not need to be there, and those are the reasons why she's gonna have the fucking shits for the next 6 hours, dude. Your wife is gonna have the shits because you wanted to add this much butter and cream. The pasta's covered in cheese.
That is a tiny bit, isn't it? And I think the only thing it's missing now is a bit of parsley. Wow.
Oh, that's what's missing, huh?
Good.
I mean, this would be fine if he was doing this home alone, experimenting in the kitchen, learning how to cook, but he's on fucking Vogue.
I think she's going to be impressed. I think she's going to be impressed when she sees the big cheese. Hopefully she likes it. I love it, but hopefully she does.
It's so cute. I have no idea what Brooklyn cooked for me. He just told me to meet him here, and I'm really excited to see what he made.
And now we're going to make a broccolini. You add a little bit of oil to your cast iron skillet. I'm going to add all of this, and it cooks really quickly. I love broccoli, broccolini, and all of that stuff.
Okay, he's sauteing some broccoli. Let's see what we're gonna learn now.
Tiny bit of salt. Ever since I've been going out with my fiance,
Okay, look.
touch.
We got some other stuff to watch. Let's just watch her eat
You
this.
might not like. Promise?
Wait, I want to see this. Amazing.
You should have seen the process. I am really nervous.
What?
I'm really nervous. I made it all from scratch.
Oh my god. It's really good.
Really good.
I just shat myself, but it's really good, Brooklyn. It's really good.
That is
Try the
really
broccolini.
good. No, Brooklyn, that is really, really good. Wow.
Promise?
Wait, I want to see this cheese ball.
It weighs 90 pounds.
Shabailey says, can we be a little honest? Shit looks good. The $2 donut. You know, I'm not gonna lie. You know, overall, the final dish doesn't look bad.
Really
but like, is it Vogue?
I am really nervous.
Is it like, you know, worthy to be on Vogue? No, he's only on Vogue because he's the son of David Beckham and she's a billionaire heiress. So like, this looks good. I can make something that looks this good in my kitchen. Shabailey, you know what I mean? It doesn't look bad. Granted, you're right. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad.
I'm really
Yeah, Haley says, I need pasta. I need pasta. I need pizza. Look, we were talking about pizza earlier. I don't know what I want anymore. Or cheese. All I know is that I have that fucking Parmesan in the fridge and some bread. I don't want any fucking shawarma. What time is it? I might still have some time to order a pizza. I might have some time to order a pizza still. I might have to do that, guys. I might have to get myself a pizza.
I made it all from scratch.
And the fresh pasta looks good, is what I'm going to say. The fresh pasta, the fact that he made it fresh, that looks good. Okay, enough watching this. This was from 3 years ago. This video right here, this was called Brooklyn Beckham and Nicola Peltz feud with David and Victoria Beckham. This was uploaded 3 fucking years ago. So this drama apparently has been going on for this fucking long. I had no idea. So let's see what's up. Like let's see what was going on 3 years ago when people started getting like wind of this. We'll try to watch this quickly. We don't need to watch this too fast. Playback speed 1.25.
Brooklyn proposed to Nicola on July 11th, 2020. 2 years later, the pair wed on April 9th, 2022 in Palm Beach, Florida. The wedding was absolutely stunning and seemed like an old money, modern day fairy tale come true. You have Nicola Peltz, a beautiful film star with a family net worth of $3 billion.
You gotta order pizza. Holy shit, Brat sends a $10 donor, says Anthony's Pizza Fund. Holy shit. That's way too sweet, way too generous, guys. You guys are way too kind. I am gonna order one. I'm gonna order a large pepperoni pizza. My ass hungry. Actually, no, I don't. 35 centimeters sounds like more than enough for me. Pepperoni pizza, there we go. Boom. I would like all the ingredients, please. Add to cart, please. View cart, please. All good. All good. Okay, I need to MOG in order to confirm the payment. Okay, we're good, we're good. MOG'd my phone, folks. Place order. Ba-bang. All good. Okay. Order is in, folks. Order is in for some pizza. Let's go. Thank you for being
and
patient.
Brooklyn Beckham, a handsome young man home to one of Britain's well-known families, the Beckhams. With a union this elegant, you'd think that it was a dream come true, right? Well, think again. While the entire internet gushed over their stunning wedding, the public eye noticed some very present hostility between Nicola and her in-laws, Victoria and David Beckham. Here's where people think the drama started from. When Nicola and Brooklyn decided to get married, they also decided to combine both their names. So instead of Nicola being Nicola Beckham, she is Nicola Peltz Beckham and Brooklyn is Brooklyn Peltz Beckham.
Such a cuck move. Am I right, guys? I'm kidding.
This is not unusual for a girl who wants to hyphenate her name, but it is unusual for the man to do so as well. And this seems to be something Brooklyn's parents are publicly turned off by. When it was time to congratulate...
I'm okay with the hyphening stuff. What I think hyphening gets kind of out of control is that, okay, like let's say they both joined their last name. So Brooklyn Peltz Beckham. So their kid is, let's say they have a baby and their baby's called Anthony. Anthony Peltz Beckham. Let's say Anthony meets a woman called Amy Flamey, okay? Her name is Amy Flamey. So now, Anthony Peltz Beckham is going to marry Amy Flamey. Now, Amy Flamey doesn't want to lose her last name. She's very attached to the Flamey last name. She's like, I don't want to lose Flamey. Let's hyphenate our names. So then, Anthony and Amy's baby is going to be called Billy. So it's going to be Billy Beckham Peltz Flamey, like, you know what I mean? And then do we just add all the last names? Are we going to end last names forever? Just hyphenate, like 5 generations later, it's going to be like, hey, I'm John Flop Bleep Blue Beckham Peltz Flamey Blamey. Isn't that kind of like, you know what I mean? Do people do that? Because that to me seems like it gets out of hand. Either stick with a name, pick a name, or like if you hyphenate, like one hyphen is enough. Like Peltz Beckham. The next kid you can't add any more hyphens.
Their eldest son and his new bride, both Victoria and David completely ignored.
South Americans do that. That's I did not know that. That's fucking crazy. Alvarez says, I'm Latina, so I have 2 names and 2 last names. That's fucking awesome.
Chosen surname and decided to congratulate them both as...
So they said that they were mixing their names, but then when David Beckham posted on Instagram, he said, congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Beckham. So going against their wishes and not respecting their wishes to hyphenate the names. Okay. So I guess the parents are being assholes.
As Brooklyn and Nicola Beckham, completely ignoring the Peltz name.
Oh, the restaurant has confirmed my order, by the way. And just let me tell you just how I like to enjoy eating my pizza. I get some crushed red pepper on the side. I love to cover every single slice of pizza that I get with some crushed red peppers. Also, some freshly grated Parmesan. So I'm gonna, as soon as we're done with this, I'm gonna go grate some Parmesan. Have a little plate of Parmesan ready. Sprinkle every slice of pizza with some fresh Parmesan. Also, if I have it, some spicy olive oil. Just a tiny bit of spicy olive oil on top of that slice of pizza. Mwah. I don't have any spicy olive oil, but I have some very nice olive oil with a little bit of my crushed red peppers. It'll give me that little extra kick that I need. If the pizza is already super like greasy and stuff, I wouldn't add the olive oil. But yeah, crushed red peppers and fresh Parmesan, a must with a slice of pizza. No paprika, crushed red peppers.
Oh, this would make sense if Peltz was some loser family name, but the Peltz family is actually richer than the Beckham family by almost 3 times the amount.
Ooh, my family's richer than your family.
If I was Brooklyn, I too would attach myself to the Peltz name. This isn't all though. Whilst Victoria and David are so obviously rolling their eyes at the addition of Peltz, we have Nicola choosing to cut out the Beckhams in her too heavy Instagram posts. She has captioned it, "Family is everything to me." While
Dreadful says, I'm stealing your pizza, Anthony. Look, sahtain, Dreadful. Steal it. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you love it. Dreadful, I mean, you're from... Dreadful, how's this affecting you? You're from the UK. You know, you guys have already been hit with a Meghan Markle, Prince Harry debacle. This is another... I mean, the Beckhams is like... I'm guessing are like British royalty. You know what I mean? Like the US have... I guess Jay-Z and Beyonce are as close as like American royalty. You guys have lost, you know, Meghan Markle has already destroyed the royal family. What do you guys think about this whole Nicola Peltz? Is she destroying the Beckhams? Is this another American wife to a British Nepo baby coming in there and like ruining things? What's happening? Dreadful says it doesn't affect me at all, but like, how about the rest of the Brits? How about the rest of the community? Rich toffs we don't care about. Fair enough. Fair enough. We're all the same. We're all the same.
Incidentally, leaving out Brooklyn's entire family. Then there were reports from Dumois saying that when Mark Anthony came up on...
Rahul Hussain says, I am from the UK. We have no attachments to the Beckhams. Oh, damn, really?
Stage to make a toast, he did not mention Nicola or her family at all. Instead, he dedicated a song for Victoria and Brooklyn, which caused Nicola to run off crying with her family after her. According to that
what? So Mark Anthony did not give a shout out to Nicola or her family, and then he said he had a song dedicated to Brooklyn and his mom?
Or her family at all. Instead, he dedicated a song...
Mark Anthony sang at the wedding and held a speech. The speech was the most awkward thing as he did not mention Nicola or her family at all. He then dedicated a song to Victoria Beckham and Brooklyn, which set Nicola off, literally ran out crying, and her entire family went after her. When the mom and son dance ended, Brooklyn ran directly outside. They did not come back until the after party. Nicola's acting coach and stylist were the only ones there that held a speech for her. Oh my god, dude. Such fucking drama queens. Can you imagine ruining a multi-million-dollar wedding over this? I mean, okay, I understand. Even rich people have feelings, but like, just let the mom have a dance with her son and then you have a dance. Like, I don't know, man. This fucking rich-ass people, idiots. This makes me happy, though. Brings me joy.
For Victoria and Brooklyn, which caused Nicola to run off crying with her family after her. According to that same source, Nicola did not come back until the after party, and there was notable tension between the two, as the Beckhams and Peltzes didn't really interact the whole night. These are not confirmed reports, but there is enough public evidence to tell us that there is definitely some tension there. Something bigger is happening behind the scenes, and Nicola doesn't really rub me off as that great of a person either.
Ooh. I mean, look, this person fucking called it 3 years ago. Scandalous media. Shout out to Scandalous media. Like, goddamn, man. Fucking 3 years ago, ahead of the curve.
So only her acting coach and stylists holding speeches for her seems like something that would happen. News started circling around saying that the Beckhams weren't really involved in the whole wedding. And they were not placed on the family table because Nicola's family, which includes her 10 siblings, took up the entire seating arrangement, leaving the Beckhams to be thrown elsewhere.
Okay, that's kind of fucked up. You know, both sets of parents should be with the bride and groom, shouldn't they?
Now, I can spot a little bit of privileged daddy's girl energy from Nicola. Her billionaire father, Nelson Peltz, has an estate in Palm Beach that costs about $103 million.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. So much cash.
I can see Nicola calling the shots because daddy is a billionaire and the wedding took place on their property. Here are also a few more examples of weird tension between Nicola and Brooklyn's families. 1. In an interview with Vogue, Nicola laughed at the suggestion that she and Brooklyn were drawing inspiration from David and Victoria's wedding. She told Vogue, "Their wedding was incredible and the pictures were iconic, but the wedding we were most inspired by was Iman and David Bowie's."
David Bowie's? Jesus, lady. David Bowie.
2. Victoria Beckham designed her own dress and other celebrities' dresses for the wedding while ignoring Nicola, who opted for Valentino, Versace, and Dior. 3. Nicola's family crashed her honeymoon with Brooklyn in...
Okay, she refused to design her dress? I highly doubt it, man. And I highly doubt that Nicola wants to wear a dress designed by Brooklyn's mom, man.
...the south of France while the Beckhams vacationed in Croatia. Having your family come with you on your honeymoon is the oddest thing ever. There is even this theory going around that Nicola dyed her hair dark brown to resemble Victoria Beckham. I guess the fastest way to a man's heart is his mother.
Oh, okay, this is getting fucking strange. Mommy, please, your bum. Oh, please, Nicola. Could you please color your hair and make it dark so that I could think of me mom when you're rubbing your bum on me? Bad Prog says, I only know Nicola from the Bates Motel series. I only know her from that fucking Transformers movie. I have unfortunately seen Transformers 3, the one that she was in. That was like after they fired Megan Fox. No, she was in the 4th Transformers movie. She was in Transformers 4. In the 3rd one, they replaced Megan Fox with, I forgot what her name was. She's married to Jason Statham. And then in the 4th one with Mark Wahlberg, she was in that one. I've seen that one too. Unfortunately, I've seen most of the all the Transformers movies. Mommy!
Well, for starters, I think Nicola is a smart, devious girl pulling the strings, and her husband comes off a bit clueless and dumb.
Oh, he does. Okay, we agree there. He's got kind of a dumb face, man. I'm sorry. Like, he's David Beckham's son. David Beckham's a fucking idiot. Great football player. You know what I mean? Looks good, but kind of an idiot, especially when he talks, cheated on his wife. Like, not a great dude by all means. So, poor little guy, you know, but also he seems like a nice guy. Brooklyn, I'll give him that. He seems like a sweet guy. Slightly clueless, but he's a nice guy.
Brooklyn Beckham seems like your average celebrity offspring. Growing up in a famous family seems to have led him to not have many ambitions in life. I do sympathize with him a bit, because there is definitely a pressure that comes with anyone living in their parents' shadow, but this has led Brooklyn nowhere. Not that I blame him. If my family was worth $600 million, I wouldn't dream of labor myself. But that's not life, and it doesn't seem to be the principles the Beckham family follows. They definitely want to support him, but they just won't support his laziness. If you want inside info about this, you can actually go to our blog, exposingsmg.com, where we spill all the juicy tea. I feel like Brooklyn is grateful, but yet trapped by the Beckham name, especially since he feels like he won't live up to his parents, and that's why he wanted to take on the Peltz name as well. He would rather be doing something that he can contribute to, rather than doing something new on his own.
What is he going to contribute to the Peltz name? Those multi-billionaires, billionaire heirs? Like, what is he going to add? What value is he bringing to the table? Making his fucking pasta or his grilled cheese? Mr. Peltz! Oh, Daddy Peltz! You know, his father-in-law. Oh, Mr. Granddaddy! Please, would you like to try one of me grilled cheese sandwiches? No! I'm lactose intolerant too! Like, what's the plan, man? But I get it. Like, you're the Beckham's kid, all the pressure in the world. Like, you're not going to be a good footballer. You're not going to look as good as your dad. You're not going to be as rich as them. You're not going to be in a famous band like your mom. What are you going to do? Make a shitty photography book?
I think he believes by being Brooklyn Peltz Beckham, he can create something of his own, like his own identity, and work up from there.
Poor guy.
Also, his wife's family are billionaires. Why would he think he is above taking that last name and being under that family's wing? The Beckhams are more old-fashioned and believe in working your way to the top. There are many stories and reports that claim the Beckhams want more for Brooklyn and don't think these 12-second hobbies are going to help build his future. It's obvious that they're more traditional, and maybe because of that, Brooklyn feels more at ease and supported by his
war between the Peltz
in-laws. The Peltz family is much more modern and believes in funding dreams rather than building them. It's also kind of obvious that Nicola has a hold on Brooklyn and in a way controls him. But maybe that's what he needs. Someone who will tell him what to do, because otherwise he'll just be there blowing off steam and thousands of dollars. He just gives me that vibe. I used to hear horrible stories about Nicola in 2016 and 2017. Like I said, go check out our posts on them if you're interested in the insight.
She dated Justin Bieber? A few years ago when she was about 15 or 14, she was completely horrible to people who worked in her house. It's like she got a high off watching people be miserable. For about a year, she would have servants and butlers doing dehumanizing tasks just for the fun of it. I don't know what she would do exactly, but I remember hearing that it made people suicidal working over there. What she did to the maids was horrible. She would make them work their hardest only to have them fired by the end of the week.
And 2017.
I mean, is this verified?
Like I said.
I remember when Nicola was hanging out around Justin Bieber in 2016, and I asked one of my sources at the time for information about her. I thought she was some random model he picked up. I didn't know till I spoke to my source that her family has billions of dollars. I revealed this on an old Ask box, but I said that I didn't like her at all because she was apparently a well-known menace.
Go check out our posts on them if you're interested in the inside tea.
I mean, that's...
To me, Nicola Peltz is your average spoiled girl. She's high class.
If it's true, that's fucking horrible, obviously.
Rich and manipulative. I'm not surprised Victoria Beckham isn't her biggest fan.
Shireen with the greatest prediction. She says, I believe he'll become a podcaster. You know what I mean? You don't need a lot of skills to become a podcaster, but I think he's got like, he doesn't even have enough charisma to like talk. Like just him talking about grilled cheese. Like, I think that's how I'm making me pasta. I learned that from Chef Lode. It's like, good luck. Okay, Entertainment Tonight. This was 8 months ago. Beckham Family Feud Explained. And there was a more detailed video from 7 months ago, actually. Inside the Family Feud, Daily Mail. This one is like this. Like they're taking this shit so seriously over there.
Much about Brooklyn and Nicola. They've only gone and blocked me on Instagram.
I think that the use of Instagram in this whole story is incredibly interesting.
At that point, Victoria became furious.
Brooklyn very much knew what he was doing and getting that message across. I'm not happy.
I think the Beckhams have accepted that they've probably lost their son.
The very beginning of the story comes back all the way to March 4th, 1999, when Brooklyn Beckham was born.
We're going all the way back to 1999 when I was, oh, so he's 9 years younger than me. Oh, little boy, little wee Brooklyn Beckham.
Born into one of the most famous couples in the world then and still now. And then just 4 months later, July 1999, David and Victoria got married and very proudly displayed Brooklyn in this purple suit. That was definitely sort of a display, I think, of what Brooklyn had to come for the rest of his life. It was then Brand Beckham, you're part of this family.
From the joy of Brooklyn's birth, things then take a nasty turn by the time 2004 comes around.
David went over to Madrid to play for Real Madrid, and this, having fallen out with Manchester United manager Alex Ferguson. And Victoria didn't want to go initially, and so David went out there and lived alone. And then, of course, there were reports and allegations.
Sorry. Zoned the fuck out.
By the time 2004 comes around.
David went over to Madrid to play for Real Madrid, and this, having fallen out with Manchester United manager Alex Ferguson. And Victoria didn't want to go initially, and so David went out there and lived alone. And then, of course, there were reports and allegations
of cheating. Okay, why are we talking about the cheating? Why are we going to 1999, guys? Tell us what happened with the family.
Him having relations with Rebecca Lewis, who was his personal assistant out there. Victoria obviously hit the roof. It was very humiliating and embarrassing for her. So
this lady, my God, dude, he cheated with this lady, like on his wife with this lady.
She went and joined him, along with Brooklyn.
After the alleged affair in 2004, Brooklyn and Victoria become closer as the years passed.
They were absolutely inseparable. And I remember that she took him to the Glamour Awards in 2013 as her date. And he rocked up in this. He looked
as her date. That's so creepy, folks. She's a pedophile, incestuous mother. How dare she?
You know, he looked so cute in this suit, and she got up on stage and paid tribute to him and said that he was the most handsome man in the room. She really relied on Brooklyn, and he was kind of the man of the house, and he very much lived up to that while David was away. And at the time, I think they were having difficulties in their marriage again. They'd moved back to London. David was away, and he was a real rock for her.
As time marched forward, Brooklyn became his own man, and come 2019, he found his true life partner.
Brooklyn and Nicola, they met at Leonardo DiCaprio's Halloween party. So I guess you'd have to have some credentials.
The way this lady talks about them is like so fucking weird. I'm sorry. Like this is so parasocial. The way she's talking about their relationship, the way that's how she felt about his son. It's like, I guess she did a bunch of research and shit. It's just kind of weird. Listening to someone talk about other people like that and celebrities, like all these people obsessed with celebrity culture and stuff. I don't know, kind of freak me out.
To get in the front door, wouldn't you? You know, David and Victoria liked her. You know, they're very welcoming of their sons' partners. They went official on Instagram.
Get bricked. Yes, folks, I'm going to pin Chris's. Chris just pinned a link in the live chat. Breaking LB's Instagram page, Breaking LB. We're going to be working with them starting. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, we're already working together. They're already friends of the show. You know what I mean? Partners of the show, collaborators of the show. We are very lucky to be working with them starting next week. Show them some love on Instagram. Follow them. Open up your Instagrams right now, folks. Open up them Instagrams. And here you go. Check out Breaking LB. Breaking.lb. They are Lebanon's best source for Lego, all sorts of building blocks. They have the best fucking prices in Lebanon. They're hooking us up with a Lord of the Rings Rivendell set, Elrond, which includes an Elrond figure. We're getting the fucking Rivendell set. It is worth over $500. They are sending this to us next week for us to build live on stream with you guys over the next few weeks. They're fucking awesome. They have like the biggest selection of Lego you have seen in Lebanon. Even old retired sets that you can't find for sale anymore anywhere else, they have them. So if you guys have an Instagram, do us a favor. Check out breaking.lb. The link is pinned on top of the live chat. Give them a follow. Now, if you guys don't live in Lebanon, you're not going to be able to order from them. But if you live in Lebanon and you're remotely interested in Lego, anything like that, check them out. They have the best prices in Lebanon, hands down. And give them a follow. I want to see that follower count go up. Do it. Breaking.lb. And again, if you live in Lebanon, check them out and get yourself some fucking Lego. It's going to be so much fun. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. But look, in case you guys, because I mean, we talked about this earlier, let me just quickly show you guys this fun little graphic we made to announce it, to start celebrating. This was on Instagram. This was the stories version, the long version of it. Then we have this one. There we go, folks. DNW X breaking. We have a map of Middle Earth right here. You can see Gondor, Mordor. You know what I mean? We got all these nice nerdy places, and we got ourselves a little Frodo minifigure, which will be mine. I will have Frodo in Rivendell. Okay, back to this. We'll watch a few more minutes of this, then I'm going to call it a night, folks, and have my pizza.
Which is basically telling the world that they are together and they're delighted that they're together. And David and Victoria are obviously, you know, the first to congratulate them. And so, yeah, then we knew we had the beginning of Beckham 2.0. Brooklyn moved over to stay with her in America. And yeah, he popped the question. I mean, look, he was completely infatuated with her. I think he wanted to move fast. He wanted to move quickly to, you know, put a ring on her finger, I guess, and make sure nobody else got her. In April 2022, the wedding. We had this looming wedding. And that's where it all started to unravel.
From my understanding, the feud started when Nicola refused to wear one of Victoria Beckham's designs. Nicola wore 3 dresses throughout her wedding day and into the night, and none of them were any of Victoria's designs. A young woman sort of dreams of this day from a really young age, so I think she probably had an idea of what she wanted. It begs the question as to whether Nicola asked Brooklyn to pass that message on, or whether she might have had that exact conversation.
Okay, I think I'm done. I don't give a shit anymore. God bless them. God bless these rich people. I'm so excited for that Lego set, guys, for that Lego set to get here. I'm going to set up over there. I'm going to take the cruise desk because I'm going to clear it all up. We're going to need a lot of space to build that thing. Oh, my. Oh, my, oh, my, oh, my. Dreadful says, can't wait to see the Lego. Me too. And I've already made a list of other Lego sets that I want. Like, I've become that person. I want the Harry Potter. And I'm going to, like, we'll go over all the Lego sets that I want together on stream. I want the Harry Potter Night Bus. I think it looks so fucking nice. I want the Simpsons Krusty Burger set. That looks super nice. There's a bunch of Star Wars stuff that's so nice. Even some old Lord of the Rings sets. Some of them that are retired, like the Mines of Moria set. Goddamn. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Mac says, good night, Anthony. Enjoy the piece. Oh, thank you, Mac. Mac, we're going home. I'm closing this live stream as well, so thank you for being here. To all of our members, we love you. Everybody who gifted memberships today, thank you. Kate from Canada. Jim, thank you for gifting memberships. Everybody who sent a generous dono in the live chat, we love you so much. To all of our patrons, thank you. And if you want to join our Patreon to watch me reacting to some kitchen nightmares, go ahead and do it. It's super fun. We love you. I will see you. No live stream tomorrow or Saturday, most likely. Oh, tomorrow, members live stream. Members, I will see you tomorrow for a live stream. No live stream at night. I'll be back on Sunday night with, we'll be back Sunday night with Comrade Casey and James from Uninformed Leftists for a chill stream. And yeah, maybe I'll do another live stream like surprise or something. We'll figure it out. We will see what's up. Before I let you guys go, one little final, MOG for the road.